game, everyone. This is Rich Ramon, and you're listening to Still Toking with. Yeah.
Greetings, my friend. This is the brain of TV's Pinky in the Brain. Yes, and my human avatar, Maurice LaMarche.
Hi, it's Chris Poland, and you're listening to Still Toking with.
Hey, this is Eric Roland, voice of Kendo Rappa on My Hero Academia, and host of the Tough Love Podcast. You're listening to Still Toking with on the Dorkening Podcast Network.
My crew is ready to obtain the absolution, removing any doubt that we were ever fooling.
Hey, goodbye 2023, hello 2024. So yeah, we're here on a special night. We got some kick-ass guests. We got some killer co-hosts. And speaking of killer co-hosts making his return this evening, Mr. Jeffrey.
Hey. I hope you all missed me. I missed myself.
That happens as we get older. We have to put the glasses on to find where we're going. Oh, never mind.
You know what I mean? Yeah, it's been a couple of weeks, it is what it is, but I hope everybody had a good holiday, and yeah, let's kick 2023 in the ass and sweep in 2024.
Sounds like
Looking
a plan.
Forward to it.
Sounds like a plan for real. So, joining us right off the get-go here is another one of our kick-ass co-hosts, Jags.
What up?
Dustin. What's happening, brother?
It's another day, but I'm ready. Let's do this.
That's what I'm saying. Let's do this. So,
right.
we got about 3 or 4 minutes before the first guest, appears. As we go through the next 2.5 hours, we're going to be bringing you approximately 8 guests from past episodes, past seasons, to kind of tell everybody what's up. What do you think? I mean, you guys ready for 2024?
No.
I don't know. I feel like that's a fucking trick question.
Right.
Well, you should know that I was going to throw in a trick question.
I feel like it's a major trick question. I mean, if it goes like this year, yeah, I'm good. I mean, this year was pretty dope. So as long as it gets better, not worse, we good.
Well, you go for a ride like this constantly, but as long as it's a steady up and you're always moving forward in some manner, then I'm happy.
I'll take that. I'll take that.
I will definitely take that. But speaking of moving forward, Jeff, a lot of people have asked us, what's going on? You guys released a book. What is the next comic coming out? Blah, blah, blah. So we just want to set the record straight real quick here. The second novel is being written. The 6th comic is being written. But we got a little something to show you. Jeff, you wanna bring that in for them?
Yeah, sure. This is kind of a fucked up thing that we decided to give a whirl. It's been in the planning stages actually for a couple of years now. We toyed around with it a while back, and then just decided to jump in both feet and make this thing rock. You know what I mean? So something to look forward to, in the coming months in 2024. Yeah. Let's see what we're doing.
Check it out.
Y'all know what time it is. It's token time. Woo!
And there you have it.
That's what's up. That is what's up right there.
Okay.
So for all our viewers, that's kind of what we've been up to for the past year. But we'll get more into that in between our guest breaks, because we're only keeping our guests for about 15 minutes. And speaking of guests, we have our first guest sitting backstage waiting anxiously to get up here and puke in the famous toilet. So with that being said, Jeff, would you like to introduce the first guest? Or
Sure.
Okay.
Absolutely. I think most people would recognize this guy from Greece. Let's just bring him in, Mr. Eddie Deason.
How are you?
Eddie!
Hello, everybody.
What's up,
Happy
Eddie?
New Year. Happy New Year, Jeff. Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy
Hope
New
you're
Year,
well.
Eddie.
You
How
look
are
good.
you?
Very good. I'm doing great. Yeah. How are you guys?
We're doing
Good.
looking
Good.
Couldn't ask for better.
Good.
So you've never met Jags up here in the corner. Jags is Dustin.
Hello, Jags.
Dustin is the founder of Hellfire Entertainment Media, which we are now all owners of.
Okay. Hi, Dustin.
Hey, how you doing?
Great.
Long time brother in arms.
Okay.
Yeah, we've been together. God, was it been like 4 years?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, 4 or 5 years. Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, like I said, we only keep our guests tonight for about 15 minutes. We want them to go out and have some fun.
Sure.
But we figured that we'd let the fans and the viewers have some fun as well. So, what you been up to?
Well, okay, the last lunch, this is the last lunch of the year. This happened today. Steve and I go to Applebee's to watch an Eagles game. Okay, we wanted to watch the Eagles game. So we go in there. The waitress comes up. What do you want? I said, I'd like fish and chips, please. So she goes, okay, you want chips for your side? Offhandedly, I go, yeah. So then I'm thinking over. So Steve orders a steak. I go, just let me clarify this. I ordered fish and chips. You said chips for my side. That means you could give me 2 orders of fries. He said, no, you want fries or chips? I said, fries are chips. Fish and chips means fish and fries. That means you're going to give me 2 orders of fries. He said, no, do you want fries or chips? I said, I want fries, fish and chips. We started going back and forth. So she bolts off. She runs away. I go, you don't have to be scared. I yell out. So I go, I'm getting out of here. I don't want this nut as our waitress. I picked up my vitamins off the table. I'm going to walk away. Steve's like the Dean Martin to my Jerry Lewis. He keeps me calm. He goes, okay, just stay. I'm going to go fix this. Steve goes back and talks to her. She goes, I'm not going to wait on that little bitch. Steve goes, okay, wait a minute. By the way, this is the first time in 66 years anybody's ever called me a little bitch, to my knowledge. But anyway, Steve goes, okay, wait. Look, let me explain. This guy's my friend. She goes, I know who that guy is. I don't like his movies. Steve goes, okay, you don't like, she's trying to inject humor. Steve goes, you don't like Grease? She goes, yeah, when I was about 14 years old, I liked it. So Steve goes, okay, calm down. Steve's trying to settle it out. Then finally we found out the answer. This girl is 5 months pregnant. That explains why she was so weirdly emotional. And as little as I know about women, I know when they're pregnant, it's very hard. They're going through physical pain, hormones, all this stuff. So she comes back to our table. I apologized twice to her. We talked it out. We got to be friends. We say, what are you going to have? She said she's going to have a girl. She told us what she's going to name it. We all got to be friends, and it ended on a good note. But it was a weird meal to end my 2024, which has been a great year. And this ended good, but it was a weird incident.
Okay, so my question is, did you get fries or chips?
I did get fries. She ultimately gave me fries, and it ended up good. It was delicious fish and chips, so it ended up good. But you should understand what fish and chips mean. It means fish and fries. That's what it means.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Unless you're having a fish sandwich, then you might have chips.
Good point. Yeah, that's true. You got me. Look, don't start this again, Gilligan.
Leave it to Jeff.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So Eddie, you got anything new coming up in 2024 you want to share with the fans?
Well, just signing shows. Steve is the best manager in the world. He asked me to book for a lot of signing shows. I just did one in Houston 3 weeks ago. He has about 4 shows lined up already. One's in Texas. I'm going back to Maryland to do a screening, I think, of I Want to Hold Your Hand. I'm going to talk to college students, I think, about them, do a Q&A, film students. So I'll do that. Nice. And he just has some great stuff lined up for me. And I'm anxious to go back to Maryland. I'm going to visit my mom. I was in the hospital all last year, sadly, and my mom passed away. She was my best friend. So I haven't visited her grave yet, even though I did pay for her headstone. So I'm going to visit her grave. I'll get to see my sister. So I'm looking forward to that next year. And hopefully, Steve's going to try to get me an agent. Hopefully I can get back into movies. last year we had the strike, and I was in the hospital all last year with my heart trouble. I was in the hospital most of 2021, and then I had my heart surgery in 2020. So I've been out of commission for a while. So I've got a lot of energy. I'm anxious to start working again. So hopefully Steve can get me connected with an agent again. We'll see. You know, if not, I'll continue doing signing shows. I do cameo videos, so that's fun. You know, whatever.
Right. And you can find out about all of Eddie's stuff in the show notes, folks, up above or down below. And that goes for all our guests tonight. All their info is in the show notes. If you want to know more about movies and things coming up, make sure you check out those show notes. So, but I'm not going to hog the guests because we only have 15 minutes. So one of you two.
No, my fiance is back here freaking out because she just heard his voice and came in. She's like,
right.
She loved Grease, and I remember growing up, I had to watch that thing about 15 times a day with my little sister.
Yeah, I've seen it like 100 times. You know, and you always see it's the ultimate feel-good movie. Steve and I watched it about 5 months ago, and I was a little bit down. I had such a good year. I've been happy pretty much the whole year. I'm free out of the hospital. I feel so good. But we watched it, and it does make you feel happier. It's got to be the greatest soundtrack ever. It's a feel-good movie. It's a happy movie, you know. It always makes you feel good. When you're depressed, I recommend Grease, and I guarantee maybe you won't get out of your depression, but I think you'll feel a little bit better watching it.
Yeah, well, people always told me that watching a movie like Grease, it'll make you want to dance. Yeah, not me. I don't fucking dance.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, it always made me.
It's escapism at its best. You know, you go back to Rydell High and you escape. You know.
Go ahead, Dustin.
What was it like being on the set of Grease? I just got.
It was. You know, Dustin, I get people ask me what was it like filming Grease. First of all, it was my first film, so that's exciting in itself. But I always go, do you remember the greatest party of your life? The party you went to where you had the most fun, the coolest party you ever been to? I go, imagine that party lasted for 2 months. I go, that's what Grease was like. We all loved each other. There were, no jerks. No, a lot of times you do a movie and it's nice people and there's one dick, one jerk. But Grease, everybody was nice. All the cast, all the crew, all the extras, all the dancers, everybody was wonderful. We all loved each other, and it was like a great party, and it lasted for 2 months. It was a joy going to the set every day, and every day was fun.
Right, cool. Right. Now, of course, this being that season, we sat down with my mother-in-law. We watched. I don't know how much of it we actually watched because we were chit-chatting, but we put on the Polar Express, and and we watched that. So that was, that brought back a lot of memories. I haven't seen that in a long, long, long time.
Yeah, thank you so much. Steve and I we went to a theater and saw it was playing at a theater out here, and it was like 10 in the morning. So he goes, Polar Express is playing out here on the big screen. So we went there. It was sold out, but Steve goes, this is Eddie. He's in the movie. The manager had never seen it. He goes, this guy's in the movie. She goes, okay. They put Steve and I back in the handicap section. It was the only seats they had left. So we got to sit with the handicap people, and Steve and I watched it, and it was really cool. It was so great. These cushy, nice seats. Yeah.
Nice. Now, Ben, you just went on a train ride too.
I was just gonna say, we took my granddaughter Lila on the Polar Express experience here in Massachusetts, Eddie. It was really, really cute for kids. I mean, an adult, it was decent. I mean, but long story short, they kind of acted out the whole Polar Express experience on the train ride, all the way to the North Pole, and then Santa comes on,
and you get that hot cocoa.
Yeah, the hot cocoa and cookie. And
Very
I'm like,
cool.
Man, I could see Eddie doing a signing at one of these things.
Yeah. I did one in 2019, right before my heart trouble. This was like November, and my heart surgery was January 6, 2020. So this was like about a month before I caved in. I was feeling weird at the time. I didn't know what was going on. I was born with a heart murmur, and what happened is one of my valves came loose, and it was leaking blood into my head. I didn't know, but I was feeling weird. I thought I was going to die, but I did the tour, and I remember it was fun, but I felt really weird. I thought, I was thinking maybe I'm dying. I didn't know what it was. It was my heart. But I did the tour, and that was fun. The kids and meeting the people was fun. And the screening Steve and I just saw, the people were so wonderful. A lot of people came in their pajamas to see this movie. The kids and the parents came in their pajamas, with coats and pajamas.
Yeah. My wife was one of those kids that went on the train in their pajamas.
Yeah. You kind of turn into a kid when you see Polar Express. It's kind of like the Wizard of Oz. It brings out the little kid in you.
Well, that's true.
I would have showed up in a onesie.
Yeah,
onesie.
But Dustin, my question is, would the onesie have a butt flap or not?
Right.
No, it doesn't. But it does have feet. It's a full gizmo onesie with everything, but it even has little padded feet.
It's not a rabbit suit, is it?
No, Gizmo from Gremlins.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah,
I didn't know if you were
man.
doing like a Christmas
I don't
story
know.
kind of a thing with the rabbit suit, you know.
Nah, I ain't going that far with it. I ain't going nowhere near that far with it, bro.
Too
So
funny.
we got about 5 minutes left with this amazing gentleman. So folks, I know there's a lot of you watching because I can see the numbers. You know, don't hesitate. Throw a question or comment up in the chat for any one of the guests tonight, and you know we'll try to get it right in for you.
There's a
Otherwise,
reason that it's called interactive.
right?
So Eddie, what
Yes.
would if you were to select one thing, I'll say from your bucket list that you would like to accomplish in 2024, what would that be?
I would say on a personal level, I want to get a dog. Well, obviously, I always want to get a girlfriend. I always like to get, you want to find the right girl. I'm 66. I've been looking all my life. I've had 3 good girlfriends in my life. I was married once. I've never been a ladies' man, but I like to find the right girl. There's a girl I do love. I've loved her since I was 12. She's kind of my rosebud, Citizen Kane. I always remembered her, but she's kind of the one, but she doesn't want to get married. She likes being single better. But on another personal level, I want to get a dog this year. I want to name it Curly after Curly of the Three Stooges. And we want to get a new place. I'm living with Steve and his wife, Denise. And it's kind of a small place. We're looking for a house. So I want to, and I know Steve really wants to move. So I'd like to get a new place for us this year. And I like to get an agent and hopefully get back into films. I'd like to. I'm 66, so I'm not a spring chicken anymore. But I'm hoping, an agent, and maybe I could get a movie. I've had so many great things on my bucket list happen. Maybe this would happen too. We'll see.
Nice. Do you have a specific breed of dog that you would like to have?
You know what? I love them all except poodles. I like any kind of dog except the poodle. I just don't like poodles for some reason. But I tend to I like beagles. I like chihuahuas. I love fox terriers. Those kind of small dogs. Something like
Small
that.
to
Maybe not a
medium
big dog like a German Shepherd or boxer. Well, I like boxers too. Maybe something like that. We'll see.
Yeah, okay. I mean, they have the what do they call them? They look like the mini Dobermans.
Mm-hmm.
They're like the size of a little Chihuahua.
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah, maybe something like that. Yeah.
No, and those are cool little dogs.
Yeah, I like to raise a dog. And I always had him when I was a kid, and I haven't had him in a long time, since I was growing up in Maryland. We have a dog, Kahlua, that lives here, who I love, but that's Steve and Denise's dog, but it's a real great dog.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
So you say a girlfriend. Have you ever seen the movie Revenge of the Nerds?
Oh, sure. Listen, I get asked all the time. You look at me. Everybody, why were you in Revenge of the Nerds? Or I've got mistaken for it. You're the guy in Revenge of the Nerds. No, I'm not. No, I'm the guy in Race That Up. But the obvious question, why were you not in Revenge of the Nerds? I was one of the original nerds, in the 70s. Mm-hmm. And Adam Field, who produced the film, I did a movie with him called The Whoopie Boys. It's a funny movie, but it tanked. But it's a funny movie with Marshall Warfield, Paul Rodriguez, Michael O'Keefe. But anyway, I said, why was I not in Revenge of the Nerds? And this is what he told me. He said, for Revenge of the Nerds, the joke was we wanted to get regular guys, put them in glasses and make them look like nerds. But we wanted to get good looking guys. He said, be a nerd. He goes, you look like that. That's why we didn't hire you. That's what he said. Maybe he was trying to placate me, but that's how he explained it to me.
Wow.
So I never even auditioned for Revenge of the Nerds. You think I would have been a natural for that.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. But there's one specific scene in there when they're doing the battle at the end, where the nerd ends up in the mirror house or the moonwalk house with the beautiful girl and the lights are out.
Yeah.
And he comes up into frame and she says, are all nerds like that? See, that's all you just got to tell them, Eddie. I'm like that.
Exactly. Exactly.
You'll have your pick of the litter.
I mean, do you mind being typecasted as the nerd in all the films?
You know what? I'll tell you this. When you get to be 66, you don't mind much. It's like the stuff you took so seriously when you were 20 and 30 and 40. You just go, you know what? It's all good. I look back on these movies I was ashamed of. Premieres, 1941, I felt so bad. I go, Mrs. Spielberg thought I was going to commit suicide. I thought it was so bad. And you look back and you get people, some people are going to like them. Some people are going to hate them. Indifferent. And you look back and you go, this was my life, and I look back and nothing bothers me anymore about that. Whereas when you're like 20 or 30, you go, oh my God, this movie is going to ruin my career. Oh, I feel so bad I did this movie. And all. When you get to be 66, you don't really care about that stuff that much anymore.
Well, you stop caring about what other people think.
Yeah, pretty much. Right. So yeah, it's not like, when you're in high school, it's like, oh my God, I have a zit. Oh, this girl, she looked at me funny, oh, you don't think that way anymore when you get to be this age.
No, it's more like, oh my God, that bone hurts. Oh, crap,
yeah, really, exactly.
Man, I gotta pee again.
Yep,
Right.
yep. So what you're saying is you're looking for a nice girlfriend so that she can assist you to like get up out of bed, help you stand up.
Yeah, well, actually, I'm in pretty good physical shape compared to other people my age. I get like occasional pains here and there, but I'm in pretty good physical shape. For instance, Steve and I, we finished our meal today and we walked about 2 miles. I wanted to go to a Starbucks, and Steve and I walked like 2 miles, and I wasn't. Steve was going. Steve's 20 years younger than me. He's slow down, son. And I walked the 2 miles. It didn't even affect me. I felt full of energy. If I get a good night's sleep, I'm still pretty strong. I can't run as good as I used to. I know when I was like in my 20s, 30s, man, I could run forever, But Steven, we did a bit in the movie where I green screened a part and I had to run, and I go, oh my God, I was really dead. But I had a lot of energy today.
Excellent. But on that note, we are on that time, Eddie. We do have more guests coming on, so we got to make sure we rifle through.
Okay.
We love having you on, brother. Good luck in 2024.
Thank you so much,
gentlemen. Any last words for Eddie?
Yeah, we'll see you on the internet. I follow you, obviously. We're friends, and I love.
Yeah,
I
please
love
follow me
your
on
posts.
Facebook. If you ever want to send me a friend request, please. I have to shift around, but Facebook is my joy. I'm posting every day. I post my jokes and my stuff, and I want to wish all three of you, Dustin, Jeff, and please, what's the other name? I'm sorry,
Ben.
Ben.
Oh yeah,
Dustin, Ben, Jeff.
Yeah.
I wish you all a happy 2024. I hope all your bucket lists come true. Whatever dreams you have in your bucket list, I hope you get all you dream of in 2024. I hope it's a happy and successful year for all of you. And thank you for having me on the show. You're very nice guys.
And happy
You
New
too,
Year,
Eddie.
My pleasure. Okay,
Eddie,
take care. Happy 2024.
Happy 2024.
Okay, take care.
Bye.
He's a hoot, man.
Oh yeah. I love having Eddie on. He's a great guy. But speaking of great guests, dude, I mean our other guest, and I did this 5-minute interval in between guests, folks. So it'll be like, Eddie off at 6:15, next one on at 6:20. And usually, people are running late, especially rock stars or international superstars, recording artists, producers, author. Oh my God, this next guest
just women in general.
She has just kicked some serious ass since we met her in 2022 in season 2. We actually had her on in season 1, but we had to bring her back in season 2 because she just created so much.
I actually remember when you brought her on for the first time.
Right. Mm-hmm. But, I don't want to keep her waiting backstage because as a rock star, she showed up early. So that it is much respect, and we really need to bring her on.
Bonus points.
Jeff, you know who it is?
It's Butter Biaraga.
Hell yeah.
Hello, Butter.
Hey, how are you, guys?
How you doing, sweetie?
I'm doing good. It's so good to see y'all.
I love seeing all your posts and everything that you've been up to. It's amazing.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Absolutely amazing.
Right. Well, not just her, but the whole family.
Oh yeah, the whole family. Yep.
All of you. I mean, you guys are just amazing.
I appreciate you saying this. This feels like a family reunion right here.
Yeah. Right? It does. Like I said, we are going into season 5, 180 episodes.
Wow.
And out of 180 episodes, we've only had 3 guests ever that were repeat guests. And you were one of them.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm humbled to hear that. Thank you.
Well, you have so much going on. We kind of had to.
Yeah, it was
right?
To be continued next season. That's how we hook them. Right. That's how we hook them, Butter. We hook them like that.
Yeah, and also, why don't you tell everybody what you've been up to?
Oh man. Well, I'm writing films now, executive producing, writing, directing, starring in, and putting my own music in films. My first film, Finding the Perfect Guy, is a feature film that has been out now for 4 months, and it is streaming on 17 platforms, including Amazon Prime, Tubi, Reveal. It got picked up in India, in Africa, in the UK.
Wow.
Yeah. And this is my first one, so I'm really excited about that.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
I started my own film production company, and so now I'm doing screenings at Studio Movie Grill, which is where I had my debut, because it was nothing like seeing your film on the big screen. Anything I do it big, right? So when I did my first premiere, I booked the biggest night I picked the biggest room and completely sold out in 2 weeks. And so now I have opened that up to other indie filmmakers, and I'm helping them rather, live out their dream of showing their films on the big screen as well. So yeah,
Nice.
it's been really cool, and I've been bringing different people from the industry, attorneys, just various people in the industry to come and really teach us, because I dive right in. Anything I do, I just dive. But it'd be good to get some guidance.
Well, you learn from the school of hard knocks. You know what I mean?
Yes. Oh my goodness, I got so many.
Sometimes the best lessons are your mistakes.
Yes.
I think all of us in here kind of understand that one, because Ben and Jeff, they dive into anything as hard as they possibly freaking can.
Yeah.
That's why Jeff ends up with so many concussions.
I think the last time we dived into something, I almost wound up with a concussion.
But he did get the concussion because he ran you over with a monster truck tire.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, lesson learned. Once you hit 60, don't ride in a tire.
But anyway,
oh, nice. We did a little filming. I think I premiered it in my basement on a sheet hanging on the wall.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. If that's what you gotta do, that's what you gotta do.
You do what you gotta do.
Right. But yes,
go ahead.
I'm also I also have 3 books out now, 2 children's book and my adult book, Fear of Failure, Fear of Not Trying. My podcast, Transparency Talks podcast, is now picked up on 6 syndicated stations overseas in London, Italy, Japan, Nigeria, South Africa, Canada. And I've just been rocking and rolling. All of it's just been, like when I injured myself and had my knee surgery from falling, getting ready for a show, I was headed to Qatar, never made it in a rehearsal, and that surgery of having to have, the replacement and everything, it made me have to shift, and it made me have to realize very quickly, what was my other strengths and everything, so. But had that not have happened, it was strictly been music, and I still, of course, do music, but I wouldn't have even thought, like, in a million years, hey, I'm going to do a podcast. Hey, I'm going to write some books.
Right?
I'm going to do a play. Who knew?
Isn't it amazing how that just happens?
Yeah.
I mean, Jeff and I we actually can share that joy, because we started the novel, and it spun into the comic book series, and then it spun into the live TV series, and then into the podcast, broadcast, talk show now, and potentially animation. So yeah,
congratulations.
I love it.
That's what I want to get into. I want to get one of my projects is the animation, so that's on the bucket list, and I do everything on my list. I don't believe
it's so different. It is.
Yes,
it's
you
so
do.
Different.
Yeah. Well, I always believe that if you can dream it, that's like I don't know if anybody's religious or whatever, but that's like an indication to me that the creator is saying, if you can see it in your mind, then you can achieve it. And so I'd be like, well, I saw it.
Right. Now, see, I try and live with the belief that some things need to be believed to be seen.
Yeah, definitely. And then another thing, if you think about just houses, or you just look out in the world, everything came from a thought. Somebody came up with a thought and said, I'm going to try it. I'm going to do it. And so that's
there was some asshole that put pineapple on pizza. So I mean, anything's
hey, don't you dare. Don't you dare knock my Hawaiian pizza, all right?
Yeah.
Oh man,
it's my thought process. You just got to go for it, and if you fail, at least you're failing forward and you're learning something from it.
Right.
and stuff. So yeah, I'm and the boys, they do the same thing. My husband does the same thing. We just go for it. We just literally had our meeting today of what we're about to accomplish for 2024. We got a lot of stuff we're about to do. So
I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see. I love watching everything you guys do.
Thank you.
It's just
so
you guys.
the boys
You're an
magazine's
inspiration.
doing well too.
Huh?
The Boys Magazine is doing well too.
Yeah, the magazine is doing well, but they're not teens anymore, so they're great to
Right.
switch it over. They're great. They did some rebranding, so they're about to come back out and got some. I mean, we got a lot of stuff about to happen 2024.
It's exciting.
Yeah.
Right. I'm super excited.
Any new music you're working on?
Absolutely. You already know I'm working on some new music. I have a song that's hopefully going to be out by February, March at the very latest, and then I'll be at least putting out at least two singles this year.
In between everything else.
In between everything else. Yeah, because I got a couple of movies that's getting done. I have 2 films that's coming out this 2024. 2 music videos. I got some festivals and stuff. My normal singing stuff that I got to do, and it's gonna be one more book birth by then. So yeah, I got a lot of stuff.
Nice. You got any appearances? I mean, do you do appearances at all?
I do appearances. I don't have any appearances right now, but I do appearances.
Okay. So for those people watching that set that kind of shit up, make sure you reach out to Butter.
Absolutely.
Right. And you are in Georgia?
Yep, I'm in Atlanta.
That's right.
She's close to me.
Right. So Georgia Poppin' HorrorCon.
Right.
Just saying, Georgia Poppin' HorrorCon. Billy Millstat. Anyway, sorry, I had to clear my throat there, folks.
Yeah, I heard that.
Nice. So if there's one thing that you absolutely will concentrate and must get done in 2024, just one, what would that be over and above everything else?
My next film.
Your next film.
Nice.
Okay.
You can't just leave it with one.
Nope.
Okay.
You cannot. One is like, okay, they supported you. Did they support you because it was your very first one? Did they support you because it's really good? So you have to come hard for the second one.
Yep.
And find out what they really think.
Exactly.
Right.
Ain't that the truth?
Gotcha. Excellent.
Hell yeah. Dustin, any questions for our amazing guest? We only have about 6 minutes. Am I reading that right? Probably not.
Yeah, these are quick and short tonight.
Yeah.
It went that fast.
I'm checking times.
So if there's only one thing you could
so like
concentrate
7
on,
or 8 minutes. Sorry.
if there's only one thing you could concentrate on between music, movies, and books, which one would you choose?
It's now going to be movies, because within the movies, I can do branding of my books like I did, and I can do branding of my voice and put myself in there singing like I did.
That would have been the correct answer.
That was good.
Absolutely.
That was good.
She's like, I picked one, but it included all. See?
Yeah. So if y'all got a chance to see the first film, man, I had the magazines, everything I had was absolutely in there.
Well, hey, I mean, self-promotion is very important.
Absolutely. If you're not gonna do it, who's gonna do it?
That's right.
Right.
That's entrepreneurship at its best, right there, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
You can't just sit around and wait for things to happen. You've got to make it happen.
Yeah, you do. You really do.
Yeah, if you think somebody's going to come around and give you a break just to give you a break, you are freaking mistaken, because it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Nope. Absolutely not.
Nope. So
Been there,
good.
Done that.
You look good, Butter.
Thank you, Jeff. I appreciate you saying that. I'm trying to see I'm smiling extra hard because I'm on the show with you guys. I always be blushing when I get around you guys.
Well, that's a good thing.
You ain't been around them in person.
Oh, well,
Touche.
I'm just saying.
More.
I could bring up some
all
stories.
In due time. No, actually, I mean,
I've toured with these two. Trust me.
I mean, next time we're down in that area, and I mean, I might be down there in October for somebody's wedding.
Mm-hmm.
Down in Atlanta?
No, South Carolina.
No,
possibly. but not too far. But yeah, one of these days, we definitely, because I want to meet all of you.
You have to meet us. But I think we'll be coming to New York soon. So
it's only 3 hours. Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. We will definitely figure it out. So where are you at?
I'm in south of Boston.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, and Dustin you're in South Carolina, right, Dustin?
Yeah, I'm in Beaufort, South Carolina, home of the Marine Corps.
Okay.
Right down the road from Paris Island.
Gotcha.
Yep. And I'm like 15 minutes from Bend, so we're in the same area.
Yeah. Okay. Boy.
So now that I can see out of my glasses and I cleaned it properly, we have about 5 minutes. Hey, listen, man, this is not a standard Wednesday night show. This is a special New Year's Eve special, because we really do miss a lot of our older, guests that we've had on. Not older as in age older, as in older season.
Yeah, careful how you word things.
He's trying to call me old. I get it.
They were.
I saw the eyes. Excuse me. I wouldn't mean it like that.
He was trying to correct that really fast.
So is there some place you would like to visit and travel to in 2024 that you have yet to be able to get to?
I want to go back to Hawaii. That's my favorite place in the whole wide world, and I would love to be able to do a film over there. It costs so much money. Oh my goodness! But that's where I want.
Right. Now Hawaii is beautiful.
Want to know what that price tag would be?
Not Honolulu though, because Honolulu looks like Miami. It looks like Puerto Rico. I want to go to the small islands and stuff.
Yeah, my favorite island was Kauai.
I like that one.
Yeah. It was very nice. It's not all built up, and
I've heard Honolulu is pretty much a tourist trap now, and that's about all it is.
Yeah, Honolulu. It really did remind me of Miami. I was like, what is this?
The only thing that as far as like Honolulu, you got to go to Pearl Harbor. You have to do that one thing.
Yeah.
But that's a history. That's a history thing.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Very true.
Otherwise, give me a beat. I don't want to go to Waikiki.
Yeah.
Screw that. I want to go somewhere else where there's no people.
Yeah.
Just put me in a damn little bar on a beach, and I'll be happy. I don't give a shit.
Wow.
As long as they have good drinks and some beer, and
the only thing I didn't like about Hawaii was the fucking water's too damn cold.
No,
it's cold.
Really?
Yeah. I like the Caribbean island waters.
Yeah.
See, I like our waters here. Our waters here is hot, like bath water hot.
I don't think I would like bath water hot.
Yeah, it's hot. I like the water here though. I've been to the West Coast and that's way too cold for me. I don't do cold. Cold.
I mean, I think I went swimming in the ocean in Hawaii like once or twice. I just couldn't deal with the shrinky dink.
It was in my head to say something, and I'm gonna save that for in between because of being professional right now. Yeah. Okay.
Hey, it's the end of the year.
Yeah, that is true.
He's got to talk about this.
What are y'all doing for New Year's?
Well, we're gonna do this for the next 2 hours.
Okay.
Right, and then we're gonna get some Chinese food later on and just kind of chill out. And,
we're cooking at home and we're not doing nothing because we have the kids this weekend, so we ain't doing a dang thing until tomorrow.
Okay, Ben, what are you doing?
I'm not sure yet. I mean, I took my wife out for lunch, but her and my daughter and granddaughter are at a baby shower, so I mean, I'm like
baby shower on New Year's.
Yeah, it's they're my daughter's sister-in-law's from Guatemala. So they do, it's culture. It's like a big deal, and so they just decided to do it.
Today's actually my anniversary. Me and Terrence been together for 6 years.
Tonight? Congratulations!
Congratulations! That's awesome. That's awesome.
Thank you.
The days of me going out on New Year's are long over.
Yeah, we're not going out.
No,
we just went out yesterday. We was at an event yesterday, And we're always out. Thank you. They say happy anniversary. We're always out, and so we're gonna get just chill. Me and him. I mean, the boys are here, but we're just gonna chill today. So.
Right. How old are the boys now?
Oh my goodness, they are 20 and 22.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Wow, okay.
I was gonna say that was I believe that was the beginning of season 2 is when we had Christian and Decorio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Corey's like 6'1". Like it's super deep voice and stuff. It's weird.
You still allow them to stay with you? You haven't booted them out yet?
I have not booted him out. Corey is back from college, for the holidays. He's over at Savannah State. And Christian is teaching at a school, drum lessons. He got like 28 students and everything.
Oh, nice.
Hey, Savannah State's only 45 minutes from me.
Yeah, you're not far from Savannah State.
No, about 30, 45 minutes, depending on what part of Savannah you want to go to, which I go to Savannah quite a bit for the Ghost Pirates games, our new minor league hockey team that we just got last year.
Gotcha.
So you should sign yourself up for some drumming lessons. You like to bang things.
Well, Christian is in Atlanta. Christian's in Atlanta. Corey's
okay. Okay.
I feel like playing the drums is like one of the most difficult. I can play every instrument but drums. I can't do the feet and hand thing at the same time. I just can't do. I play bass, I play guitar, I play piano. I cannot play drums. I've tried.
Every part is moving in it.
Yeah.
And you got to think about it, and you're talking, and you're looking at. It's a lot.
What blows me away is bands. Like I seen a band not too long ago. It was a metal band, and the drummer was also the lead singer. And I'm just like, how? Like I have mass respect for you for the fact that you can drum and sing every freaking song at the same time. I don't know how the hell you're doing it, but holy crap.
Yeah.
Freaking kudos to you, because I can't even do my feet and hands at the same time, much less sing.
Yeah.
Right. Wow.
So, but we do have to let this amazing guest go. Our next guest should be here momentarily, and we got to keep this train rolling. But it was so great seeing you.
It is always a blessing to see you guys. Yeah, honestly, I got a big smile on my face. You guys have an amazing New Year's Eve, chilling out with your family and friends.
You as well.
People can find me at Buttabirocka, BUTTABROCKA, on all the social media and on my website and on my YouTube and everything. So get in connection with me.
Yep.
And go see that movie. Go see
Definitely go see my movie, Finding the Perfect Guy.
Yeah, absolutely. Tell me if you see anybody in it.
Right.
Yeah, I totally forgot what I was going to say. I totally just lost it. I just went numb. Completely.
Not always a bad thing.
Yeah.
No.
Well, you can just text me.
That's what I was going to say. You can find out about our amazing guest, as she said, at her website. All her information's in the show notes, up above or down below. It's like I said earlier. So
you have a fantastic New Year's Eve, and I wish you a very, very wonderful 2024, my dear.
Thank you, Jeff. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye, Ben. Bye, Jeff.
Send our love to the family.
I will. They're upstairs. I'm going to tell them now that y'all said hey.
All right.
Bye.
Good.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah, she's been busy.
Yeah, she has. She's been doing a ton of shit. So, but
I did a lot of shit. Damn.
Right. I mean, if you guys don't follow her, meaning our viewers, y'all should. I mean, she's got a lot going on, man. A lot going on.
Yeah, she does. So do y'all, though.
Sometimes.
You got the cartoon, which I'm right there behind y'all because I know I am using the same animator that y'all do, Mr. Dow.
Yeah.
We decided with Hellfire that we're going to go ahead and move forward with our own comic book and animated series. And I went ahead and entered it in our first film festival for Shockfest. So, but I just
Right.
put the little Scoops little mini clip in, and
Right,
we're
right.
gonna start working on it come the first. So I'm right behind y'all. I'm about, I don't know, I'm still probably about 10 miles behind y'all, but I'm gonna try to catch up.
Well, it's always a work in progress. That's all.
It is. It is. I mean, I started working full time a couple of years ago, and between, with the new family and kids and everything else, it's like I got to fit in little 30 minutes there, an hour and a half there, 2 hours here. And I got to catch up with y'all motherfuckers because I'm way behind.
Well, all right. If you guys are good, I'm gonna go take 5.
Go.
Check
Okay.
on
Yeah.
some things. All right, and I will be back in.
All right. I'll sit here
All
and
right.
bust Ben's
Do you want
chops.
me to
till you come
actually
back.
just log out, Ben, and then log back in?
Just mute camera and mic.
You want me to just do that?
Yeah, just mute camera and mic. Then you don't have to
all
log back in.
Okay.
Sorry, one of the guests.
Yeah.
No, that's all right.
I'll sit here and fuck around Ben until you come back.
Hey.
Nice.
Oh yeah, just what I wanted.
Come on, man. Yeah, y'all miss me. Y'all miss me.
Oh hell yeah! I told you that.
I miss touring. Touring was fun.
Right,
Touring.
right, and there's a lot of that coming up, in the near future. But I'm kind of glad you brought that up. I got a 15-second commercial here I want to play for one of the things that we're going to be doing in February. So yeah, take a look.
That looks like fun.
Yeah, so that's going to be at the Mohegan Sun, February 24th and 25th.
The last time I was at the Mohegan Sun, which was years and years and years ago, was to see the Twins of Evil tour with Marilyn Manson and Rob Zombie.
Nice.
But it's lucky. Y'all are lucky that you guys are fucking legalized. I wish they would do that shit here, but they won't.
Right.
It's killing me. Killing me.
No, yeah, I hear you. I just say, I like it on occasion. I mean, I don't smoke weed as much as I used to. Not even close, actually. But on occasion, I need to unwind. Like for real.
I do it more than I used to. I do it way more than I used to. Shout out to my boy Trey over at treyhouse.com. Y'all, if you need anything, just look it up, treyhouse.com, and they got some beautiful products.
Very cool. Very cool. We like creative art.
Yeah.
Products.
Yeah.
We like it.
His art is pristine. The packaging is beautiful. Even psychedelic on some of it.
Oh my God. That's too fucking funny. Oh shit. I gotta switch over here. Oh, look who's in the chat.
Oh, look at there. Oh, Mike Katz.
Mr. Mike Katz in the chat.
Yeah, y'all can always catch Mike with me and Kitty and Smew and
I saw that.
606 on Thursday nights on Buzzkill Cinema, which I think this Thursday we're going to do Brain Damage.
Nice.
So all of you that's seen that little cult classic.
I know a lot of people will be doing some brain damage tonight.
Oh, I'm so glad it wasn't halfway through Swan because I would have spilled beer everywhere. That was good.
In one form or another.
I give you that. I don't have the golf clap button like I normally do. So
wait, hold on. Do I have it? Do I have one? Oh, I do. Look at this.
There we go. Yeah, the soundboards are amazing.
Oh yeah. Because originally, Leo's like, oh, you know what? You should do like this every time a guest comes in. And I'm like, well, yeah, that'll work. But all of a sudden, I mean, Butter literally was like 5 minutes early.
Right.
That's why I got messed up with my time. I was like, oh, we only got about 6 minutes. And then I looked up and I'm looking at the next guest time and I'm going, oh shit, man, he don't come on till like 6:40 and he's already 5 minutes late. You know, that's Charlie Schlatter, the Flash, you know.
What?
Yeah.
What?
He'll be like, oh man, he'll pop in during like somebody else and be like, dude, I totally forgot. I'll be like, well, you were going to get 15 minutes, but unfortunately, you know, this is going to be like your career, a Flash.
God damn, Ben. Where? Hold on. When was he the Flash?
He voiced the Flash, most longest running voice of the Flash.
Okay, like so animated series.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Let me double check. I'll double check.
Like, shit, I gotta check my show notes. That's all right.
That's because it's New Year's Eve. Yeah, that's what it is.
Early.
Right.
Now we need the Jeopardy theme song, which I do have on my soundboard.
Right. Oh fuck! You go entertain yourself, Dustin. Be my guest. Oh shit!
Y'all just come over to my house. There's plenty of entertainment coming over here. Okay, never mind. My fiance turned around and gave me the look. Oh, okay, never mind. What the entertainment is? The children are the entertainment. Okay, she looks at you like facts. Yeah, I figured. Trust me, y'all want constant entertainment? Come hang out with my kids for like an hour.
Right.
You'll have all the entertainment that you fucking need. I promise.
So, but for those that are watching and the ones that are watching that weren't paying attention when I said it, the next guest is supposed to be Charlie Schlatter, but I believe he's running behind because that is just normal sometimes. So that's why
the Flash was supposed to be fast.
Well, his wife said in bed, but that's about it. Just saying, you know. Listen, this is what happens when they don't show up. They get roasted. That's part of the New Year's Eve thing. I mean,
and then Jeff leaves us alone, and all hell breaks loose.
Right? Yeah, literally, Jeff left us alone, and it just went right down the gutter.
There he is. He looks happier though.
Literally. See, even the chat agrees. Listen, I'm just gonna say it. When you're watching this later, Charlie, that was the deal, man. You don't show up, you get roasted for the 15 minutes that you're supposed to be chatting about what's going on, and it's all good though. But your info's still in the show notes, so people can still check you out.
Right.
Even though he's supposed to be the Flash and should have been here before Eddie, and he definitely wasn't.
Well, maybe he was just in an alternate universe.
Oh, we're pulling the multiverse into this.
Hey, what the hell, man? I might as well. I've already ragged on him.
So was the interview already over then? Did we just speed through it? We don't remember it because it went so fucking fast.
Yeah. Exactly.
But that's all right because coming up in about 5 minutes, we have the next guest. So you're going to put up with us for 5 more minutes. I mean, it's that simple.
He went so goddamn fast, y'all didn't even see it. It's already over.
He was like, I hit it and quit it.
Oh, damn. I didn't know you were going to go there.
Oh, I didn't. I told you. You got me started, man. You got me started. I'm just going to say, I'm going to blame Dustin. It was all Dustin's fault.
Me? That's my fault.
Listen, I got all the viewers, man, that can back me up when you said, go ahead, Jeff, take off. I'm just going to sit here and bust Ben's balls. And he did. So I just retaliated, and it just turned into a retaliation on Charlie Schlatter instead. But nicely, I'm just roasting him a little.
Yeah. Yeah, just a little bit.
It's okay.
I think the last time you roasted somebody almost ended me up in a bar fight, and Jeff made me go to bed.
Yes.
If y'all remember that.
Yes.
No, I don't remember anything.
Oh, bullshit. I know that story very well. I very much remember that story.
So, like I
for
said,
a little guy like myself, I was playing bodyguard.
Yeah.
So we got about probably about 5 minutes, like I said before, the next guest. So I'm going to jump out and grab a quick drink real quick. I'll let you two.
Oh, now he's gonna go. So now I gotta fuck with Jeff.
Yeah, I'll let the two of you mentally masturbate with each other for a minute, okay?
Oh, there's nothing mentally about it.
Yeah, no, no, absolutely not.
Oh boy! Wow. So
Holy
you're doing well.
what?
Hellfire looks like it's building up pretty good.
It is. Hellfire is taken off like I've absolutely never seen it before. I mean, we've got a reach right now of 2.4 million and over 210,000 engaged every day, and it's slowly growing. We've got 3 new shows that are about to come out in the next week or two. So we've got Caffeine Injection coming back, which was a fan favorite for some of y'all that were on the old school days of Hellfire. Caffeine Injection was a morning horror show that is actually coming back. A couple of new hosts. I'm the only original one on there, but there's like 4 new ones coming on. We have Hellfire Lounge coming out, which no one's safe on that one because that's going to cover any topic that we fucking decide on that night. So that's coming out. Easy 606 has a show coming out that's kind of pretty much everywhere within fandom, I guess. So anything from comic books.
You still doing the sports thing? And
yeah, the Chronic Sports. Chronic Sports is on Wednesday nights at 9:00. So that's still up and going and moving strong. Buzzkill Cinemas Thursday nights. We have the ladies in their little podcast, Sluts for Smut. Which I knew that look was coming. That they cover their little dark fantasy romance books, which is actually doing fucking phenomenal. I did not think that show was going to do as well as it, and it is fucking killing it.
Well, those romance novel things. I mean, that's like a mainstay. It always has been.
Yeah, but those books get nasty.
Yeah,
like nasty.
You know,
like
some of them do. Yeah, it's amazing. You know, but
yeah, they did one that was like. It was about some like fantasy world of like a grown-up Peter Pan, and like everybody's banging Tinkerbell and everybody's banging Peter Pan, and all kinds of fucked up shit was going on.
Wait a minute. What the hell did I walk into? What's going on here?
Right?
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you, Dustin, did you watch that dismal performance today?
Of who?
New England.
Yes. Yes. I wish, because I've got 2 favorite NFL teams. I've got obviously the Patriots and the Jacksonville Jaguars once they became a team, because I'm originally from there. So I hopped on whenever they came out in '95. Jacksonville's doing okay. New England, I don't know what the fuck is going on in New England. It hurts my heart. It hurts my heart.
It hurts my heart.
It does. It does. They have a horrible quarterback situation. I don't know what the hell Bill Belichick is thinking. I'm pretty sure he's probably going to be out the door after this.
It's funny.
season.
I mean, I put it on, and it started off with a bang, and I'm like, yes. No.
Yeah, no. The Bills let them beat them once this year. I knew damn well that wasn't going to happen a second time.
Oh man,
No.
It was definitely not going to happen the second time. So I actually watched a few dismal performances today, like the Atlanta Falcons getting completely railroaded by the Chicago Bears. Jaguars did good. Jaguars killed the Panthers 26-0. So
No.
I'll
and now
take
we're going to sports with Jim.
Hey, he brought it up. I'm just going with the flow.
Well, it did. I mean,
What's the weather for tomorrow?
It's like the beginning. They put the things up, and it's like offensive yards 0, turnovers 4.
Yeah.
How do you do that in one quarter?
Same way the Raiders scored 2 defensive touchdowns in 7 seconds against the Kansas City Chiefs on Christmas Day.
Right.
Wow.
Not 1, but 2 in 7 seconds. Which I'm pretty sure that's some type of NFL record. It's got to be.
I would think so.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we can flip it to horror. I don't care. I don't care. I mean, what do you guys got going on with your series?
So,
well, it's still kind of sitting there right now. I mean, that's it's a funding issue. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we want to push it. I was actually talking to Bill. I talked to Bill yesterday. He's got some cool shit going on himself too. But
how's old Bill doing?
He's doing good. No, he's doing good. Hi Bill. I know you're not watching, but hi Bill.
You're not watching.
Well, he's at the studio. I know he's at the studio.
No, he's sitting in the studio drinking bourbon by now.
But yeah, no, he's reached out a couple of times, over the last few weeks just to kind of check in on me and, this, that, and the other. And,
right.
I might take him up on his offer. He said, if you need to get away and just get away for a weekend, he goes, come on down. You stay at my house and we'll just do some stuff in the studio and mess around. And, so that's sounds kind of fun to me.
I miss the old crew. I'm gonna have to bring the fiance up there and take a trip and come see everybody and come to the studio and check it out.
Right.
He still got the same crew working up there?
For the most part, yeah. I mean,
for the most part.
For the most part, I think he's added 1 or 2. I know Richie's doing some other stuff too, so he's kind of, back and forth, doing what he's got to do. And
okay, I'd say the last time I was up there is when we were filming that movie Z Dead End.
Yes.
Yep.
That was the last time I was up there.
Yep. Yeah. You saw Bill made a bottle, right? Did you ever see the pictures of that?
Oh, the genie bottle for Barbara.
Yeah, I Dream a Genie.
Yeah.
He built a bottle. It was 12 feet in diameter at the base and 20 feet tall.
Oh, so you're talking? I was thinking like you're talking like little bottle. I didn't realize
he built her genie bottle.
Yeah.
So people could go in for photo ops and sit with Barbara and all that kind of stuff. That was at Rhode Island Comic-Con.
Yeah, last year.
Yeah, that was impressive. It was impressive.
Yeah, that was cool.
Definitely. Yeah, Mike actually tried to come see y'all on that and came the day that you weren't there.
Yeah, we weren't there at all, actually.
We didn't go to Rhode Island.
No. Oh, okay. Yeah. I know Katz went up to Rhode Island Comic-Con and he said that he was looking for y'all and never ran into you.
No, we ended up doing what, 6,000 miles this summer.
Oh yeah, we were dead. Yeah, with all the traveling. Yeah, it was a little over 6,000 miles.
That was just over the summer. That was only 3 different events.
No.
That was the East Coast.
I was home literally 2 weekends between the beginning of June and about the middle of September.
Right.
Okay.
I was
Yeah,
home 2 weekends.
we're gonna try to get back. Hellfire's gonna try to get back into doing some touring, hopefully this year. Hopefully. I've got some projects in my back pocket that I can't say nothing about right now.
Well,
But
Yeah, we know about all that.
I've got 2 movies that I'm currently, well, if you count the ones I'm working on, 4 movies. So there might be 4 movies, 2 of my own, and then 2 from somebody else that I can't mention yet. So as soon as he puts that out, when he decides to put out everybody who's attached, then I'll start pushing the shit out of it. But I do have my animated series that I'm working on as far as right now, which obviously probably isn't going to see the light of day till like 2025, because we're spending all this year writing and figuring out who's going to voice who and the whole shebang, which
right.
I will be dragging you 2 jackasses into that situation.
Wonderful.
Yeah, he said. Yeah, I already knew that. You already told me that.
Yeah, I already talked a bit about it long ago when it first. It's bad because this idea of mine has been an idea for a long time, and I was kind of unsure and freaked out about even attempting it.
Right,
and then y'all's boy talked me into it and was like, "Don't be stupid, fucking do it." And I was like, "Fine, we'll fucking do it. We'll fucking do it."
So you can fucking do it after, because our next guest actually is on time. Can you believe that? Right? So yeah, our next guest, she just leaves me speechless all the time. Everything she does, it's just amazing. So, we're just going to bring her in. Jeff, who we got coming up now?
Well, if we're going in order, then it should be Tane McClure.
Very good.
Well, pretty good, because it's actually Tawny McClure, but you're excused because everybody gets that wrong. Because, blame my mother. She spelled it Tane. So, what can I say? Hi, everybody.
We go high.
So the first time we had you on, you were coming to us, I believe, from Hawaii.
Yes, I was. I think I even had a bathing suit on. I was like, but now, now I'm home in my little editing bay office thing, and I'm going to shamelessly plug my movie that's coming out February.
Would that be? Let me think. Which movie would that be? Would that be Metaxu?
Very good. Seance Games Metaxu. Say it with me. Seance Games Metaxu. I'm trying to, control mind bend the world to watch my movie. So no.
Well, we don't have to control mind bend them. I mean, you brought it up right off the get-go, so let's just roll right into it. I actually have the trailer that you sent. Yeah. So I'm just gonna play it. How's that? Let's check this out. Check it out, folks.
TikTok star cosplayers introducing Real Live Go. Yes!
It's a game where teams live stream from the scariest, most haunted places in the world. 2 seances over 2 nights.
Dangerous.
The team with the most online follows, likes, and views wins $300,000 each.
Are you guys on drugs?
Let the seance games begin!
I check them in, but they don't check out.
What if there was actually some truth to this whole seance business?
Kat, this is just a game.
I need to know if there really is a spirit world.
Yeah, so.
Let's play Metaxu.
Going live in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Metaxu! Metaxu! Metaxu!
You will never leave this place.
I couldn't breathe.
Guys, this place wants us to play the seance game.
It won't matter if we all die.
Don't you see what's happening? All those millions of followers. We've opened up the gate to hell.
Be quiet. The killer is here. Is here.
Wow.
Right.
Right?
Real quick,
that
I have
looks
to ask:
intense.
did I see Eric Roberts in there?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, he plays the demon of the house. You won't recognize me because I'm wearing a red wig and I actually play his ghost wife. But we are truly supporting characters. The main stars in the movie, I have to give them credit, are the younger cast. Beautiful job by Olivia Deligan, Madison Taylor. I'm going to do this. Bernard Timmons II, Andrew James Ferguson, Farrell Christina Lawson. They really knock it out of the park. It's an ensemble cast. And I get to brag because we have won an absolute ton of film festival awards, over 37, and including a best ensemble cast. And no, I am super proud of it. And mostly because this is an independent film,
Right.
It was something that my friend Nisha Katran and her husband Sylvester Bowen and I dreamed up about a year ago. Actually, less than a year ago. And we just said, all right, we want to do a low budget film. And, somebody said, congratulations. I really appreciate that. And kind of the rest is history. And we got really lucky and we got like a really great crew. I'm going to keep bragging. Keith Jeffries, my director of photography, is astronomical. I mean, I'm so lucky. I knew him from production and I asked him, hey, you want to, he's like a really big time, cinematographer. He does like Luc Picard and like those series, and he's a BAFTA member and all that. I'm like, so I have this little independent horror movie. Can you be my director of photography? And he read the script and loved it. And he put together a stellar crew. We got really lucky. I mean, honestly, we're a little tiny independent film. And then we got picked up by Gravitas Ventures distribution and Adler and Associates for the rest of foreign. So we're excited. And we're going to go to Cannes too, but the film is going to be released in North America. The official release date is February 13th, coming up 2024. And I say, have a thrilling date night because the next night is Valentine's Day. Get it? Have a thrilling date night and watch the movie. And but pre-sales are coming out mid-January. And supposedly, and I'm just going to share this with you because you guys are my buds. There's supposedly like an algorithm with independent films that if, thank you so much. Those hallway shots look great. Oh, I got to talk about that. That if we do well in pre-sales, it really helps to tick up the sales for Amazon. So that's a little
insider. Folks, I just want to throw this out there. Pre-sale, check the show notes up above or down below. Tawny's, all her information's in there. You just
I really appreciate that.
And I'm sure you can find the pre-sale right there. Well, that's what the show's all about. That's what it was about when we had you all on season 3. It's about the guest.
Yes, thank you so much. I mean, you go to the website and subscribe, seancegamesmetaxu.com. You can get there from mine too, but go to seancegamesmetaxu.com. And we've been getting a lot of subscribers. And because we're an independent film, my team and my cast are very communicative and we talk to the fans and things like that. So yeah, I did appreciate I see you got a couple comments while the trailer. Thank you so much, Lindsay. I really, really appreciate it because that's what it takes. And if you're a fan of filmmaking at all, and especially horror, you're gonna like it. I mean, the movie's got kind of like a Hitchcockian feel, by the way. It's like it kind of slow burns at first, and then and I don't spoil it. But things start to happen.
Well, I mean, when you sent me the trailer and I watched it prior to uploading it and getting it ready for the show, I was like, ooh, fuck, I don't want to watch this. I want to go. I want to go do this. I want to go do this.
Oh yeah. You want to do it? Yeah. No.
I really want to go try this.
But yeah, the funny thing is we've already got the Seance Games 2 in the works. My co-writer Ty Caravelli and I, and also the executive producers, we've got some plans, and I'm dying to tell you the name of it, but even the name of it is a spoiler. But yeah, so hopefully, well, the plan is to do the second one, but we gotta, the first one's gotta, get out there.
Well, so what you have to do is when you actually are set for filming and you're getting ready to film and you want to release, just hit me up. We'll bring you back on.
I will.
We'll bring you back on, and we'll spoil the shit out of it.
Well, that looked intense.
Thank
you. I
know,
love that kind of intensity in a film. I really, really do.
Yeah, the film, when you watch it, you'll see the film. Now, there's a teaser in the beginning. The movie starts off, the first things that you see are kind of like a little leftover bloodbath at the hotel. There's like a ghostly walkthrough. It's really interesting. So you kind of get a hint of what may happen, but you don't know how it happens. And you don't see you just see blood. It's really interesting that we put it together. And then the group comes, the social media stars that are trying to play this game, seance games. You follow their characters, and it kind of lulls you because it seems like everything's all kind of fun and games. And, there's a little bit of laughter. There's some comedic breaks, which I like. And then all hell breaks loose. Stuff like that. Yeah.
No, it looks amazingly insane.
But
what's the meaning? I've never heard Metaxu.
Yes, Metaxu. Actually, my writing partner came up with that. That's it's a real meaning, and I'm kind of spoiling it because part of the fun of the movie is we don't exclude. I'll just tell you because it's kind of getting out there, anyways. It means the in between. So these ghosts are not there or not there; they're stuck here. And it's like a trap, and so that's what it means. That's what Metaxu means. But there's several ghosts that identify in the movie as Metaxus. Oh, wait, she won't tell. Yeah, so
well, I can guarantee you there's a bunch of people out there Googling what it means.
I know, and that's the thing too, because we were like, oh, it should be a secret. And I'm like, people, even our distributors, they were like, Metaxu? What is Metaxu? That's part of the fun, right? So anyways, but I'm excited to be on the show here. Oh, I'm even shooting another movie in the spring. I'm not a director on that one. I'm a producer. That's a family film. So kind of things are, cooking. So I'm going to be bugging you guys a lot, I think.
That's awesome.
That's okay.
I'm good with that. After Metaxu comes out, how we usually book, we're always booking like a month and a half in advance. But when you're getting ready for that, right after it comes out, maybe we'll chat and get a couple of the cast members on.
Oh, you will.
And we'll interview them and push the film at the same time.
Yeah, check out my people will come for be on your show in a heartbeat. I can tell I can see already that some people are noticing, because I have on the website, I can see when we get new subscribers. And so just being on the show with you right now, I see that we're getting subscribers. So those of you who are subscribing, it's like real time. It's like the coolest thing. So that's why we can respond and stuff like that. So, and also I just noticed my co-writer, Ty Caravelli, just sent me a message too. So, yeah.
So, well, hi, Ty. Happy New Year, brother. This is sorry you weren't here, but
yeah. So yeah. So what are you guys doing next? Who's on? I don't want to take up. I know you've got.
Oh no, you still have about. Let's see. Let me check the time schedule.
Ben just ghosted.
I know. We're creating like a ghost energy here. I don't know how you did that. You just disappeared.
So we have a few more minutes. We have 2 or 3 more minutes, anyways.
I mean, I could talk about seance games, Metaxu all day long. It was, for those film buffs out there, it was a 2.5 week shoot, which is fast for a full-length feature film. But he is in the in-between. That's right. And we were lucky because I'm going to share some film buff stuff. So those that might be interested, we shot with 2 red cameras pretty much the whole time. The film was shot 1 camera because we did not have a giant budget. We couldn't have exact matching red cameras. So we had a red 5K, red Epic, and a red Dragon, which was 6K for the film buffs. And we have we've mastered the film in 5K. Oh, and nice. So it looks slick, and we shot, and then it's in widescreen. So we wanted it to look really as the best that we could possibly make it. And so I'm really pleased with it. And we were lucky while we were filming. Sometimes I feel almost bad sharing this information because people are going to be like, liar. I'm telling you the truth. We didn't even go over, we never went to a 12-hour day. We shot, and if you guys are in the film industry, we'll like kind of go, what?
Yeah.
We stuck to a 10-hour schedule, and we were really, we really nailed it. I mean, I worked more than 10 hours every day, but we were, and the funny thing is, it taught me a lot because I worked on a lot of movies or commercials. So I've shot more commercials and short films in my career than I have this like a feature film. But it's too easy to get into a 17, 18, 19-hour day. And the toll that normally takes on the cast and crew is actually really detrimental. And we had talked about it before. And I says, we were going to make sure that we figure out a way to keep the schedule comfortable. And we did it. And I think when you see the movie, the actors are all like spot on. I mean, they and it was hard because to keep that schedule, everybody really had to know their lines. So I was fortunate to have a lovely cast that worked, really hard to rehearse and everything prior so that we could do the schedule to that manner. But I can't wait for you to meet my cast.
Oh yeah.
You guys go check out on the website. You can see all the pictures, and we even have a behind the scenes.
I already did it.
You did it? Did you see?
I already did it.
Did you look at some of the behind the scenes craziness?
I was scrolling through the whole website, which I said before, folks, is in the show notes.
Oh, thank you so much. I got to give a shout out to our stunt coordinator and second unit director, Mark Stephen Grove. You can check him out. He's a longtime, professional stunt coordinator. And he flew in from Colorado to do this with me. And of course, he's now got a producer credit too, because he really, really, really helped me out. But yeah, he worked with, I call them the kids, but on the stunts, and they're doing their, I can't tell you, but they're doing their own.
I love how she's like, I gotta tell you, but I can't tell you. Oh my God.
I'm just so excited.
Go watch the movie.
I want to share everything, and I'm like, don't hold on. No, but he did a good job, and there's some good, blood gags and stuff like that. That was fun. Not so much that you're going to be. Well, yeah, there's blood.
That's all right. Yeah. Now, where was it shot?
And we shot in Sun Valley, California, for almost 2 weeks straight. That was how we made that work. And typical. It's a haunted house type, haunted hotel actually. And then we also shot in the desert after that. So 2.5 weeks was in Pear Blossom Desert in California. Really cool location. You probably saw I think in that trailer, you saw the drone shots. And then also there's this really creepy gas station that we shot up that really kind of gave the film a unique look, I think. And so it's hard because when you have a limited budget, we generally can't afford a ton of locations. So you have to kind of get ingenious of how you do that. And there is a lot of VFX in the film too, quite a bit, CGI and things like that.
Shooting in the desert sucks.
Right? Right? No, I know. It was cold. And then it was hot. How does the two come together? But
it was like, because the first movie I ever did was out in California. Or part of it was in Cali, part of it was outside of Vegas in the gold mines. And we were in the gold mines during the day. It was like 130 degrees, and I'm in this latex mask, and like my shit was just melting before we could even hardly shoot. And then at night it was freezing. I'm like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah, right. For us it wasn't too hot, but it was windy. And it would be like warmer during the day, and then it did get cold as the afternoon hit. But we roughed it on those days. I have to confess, but the crew was still really great. And then we had, some guerrilla type shooting too, to get certain things done.
I am going to say one thing. What? You said it was really hot during the day and really cold at night. We call that New England.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Just saying. No,
I've done a bunch of movies in the desert, not just this one, but like, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. And the wind starts to blow and you're like, oh God. But wow. So who you guys are all filmmakers, right? Or in industry?
We've all been
involved in different various aspects of it.
Yeah, it's fun, I tell you.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're a little crazy, but
Oh yeah, we are.
Yeah,
Oh, absolutely, 100%.
We have to be really crazy.
Right?
100%.
There's like we have to have a little something off with our noggins to want to be in the entertainment industry. I
Right.
just say I was born this way, so I can't help it.
Yeah.
It's like
I know.
glutton for punishment, kind of. But I love it.
I know my first day on a set, we did 22 hours, and I was in this latex mask and teeth and the whole 9 yards for 22 hours straight. I slept for 3 hours and then right back up and back into that costume and latex and everything else for another 18, 19 hours. And this went on for like almost 3 weeks straight.
How did you survive that? You must have could you get dehydrated or sick or anything?
I didn't get sick, but there was a lot of ones that did. I was used to it because the character that was in the movie that I played, I actually was the one that created that character, and I did that character for a radio station and did some other stuff before I got picked up for the film. So I was already used to wearing the mask and being in all that stuff. But for somebody who's not conditioned of being in all of that gear and all the makeup and everything else, no, they weren't making it. It was not.
Right.
It was not good.
That's what I was saying. And I mean, I'm not going to say, I said earlier about not going over whatever 12, 15, 16, 17 hours. It doesn't mean I haven't gone over hours myself. Even as a director, I have. Mm-hmm. It's just, if we can avoid it, it makes us all survive a little bit better. Mm-hmm. But on a quick side note, nobody knows I was even in the movie, but I'm in it. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. I play this like lounge lizard. If you look close, I'm there. I have a small part, but I had to wear this big like lizard for practical contraption thing, like whole face, and then they had a animatronics guy on the side making it move. And I had to be, and I did not realize that I had claustrophobia until I was in that thing.
Oh, yeah.
And then I was like, wait, remind me why I said I would do this.
Wow. So we are up on our time. We actually went a little over.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. That's okay because, our next guest thinks he's a fucking rock star. If you ever go to Fremont Street, watch out because he will touch you inappropriately. He might even steal your wallet. And the guy I'm talking about that's going to be following
Tawny.
Come on, Ben. Both y'all done fucked it up.
Tawny is none other than
it wasn't just me. It wasn't just me.
So we do have to say goodbye. It's always a blessing, and we will talk to you really soon.
Yes.
And Happy New Year.
Have an amazing New Year.
I appreciate you.
Bye.
Bye.
So yeah, like I said, this guy definitely will touch you inappropriately. He will steal your wallet, especially if you're on Fremont Street. But let's bring him right out here, Jeff. You know who it is. What? You want to bring him out?
I know who it is.
You going to bring him out, or you want me to bring him out?
I'm going to go eat a chicken wing.
Go eat a chicken wing on Fremont Street. So here he is, man. None other than Stoner Rob.
Hey, give me the fucking wallet. Oh shit! What's up, guys? I'm out here trying to get some work done before the new year. You know what I mean? Got to make my quota.
How you doing, brother?
Amazing, bro. How are you guys?
Fucking, good. Killing it, man. Killing it. So, real quick introduction. This is Dustin, aka Jags, up here in the corner. He's the part owner of Hellfire Entertainment Media, the creator of Hellfire Entertainment Media. Longtime brother in arms.
Amazing, bro. Nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you.
So, how's everything going, man? Like, what's new?
Bro, everything's going amazing, brother, man. So I just got word actually 2 days ago that Laugh After Dark, my special I filmed with them that's on Amazon right now, has been going so great. They decided this year to tape another special with me. So I'll be coming out with my second special on Amazon at the end of this year. And it's going to be storytelling with Stoner Rob. It's just crazy stories of all the shit everywhere I go and people I mess with and just crazy ass stories from O.J. Simpson, bro, to Diane Keaton. You guys are gonna want to miss this shit.
O.J. Simpson.
That's a Three's Company right there. Everybody wants to see, Doc.
I don't know if I would have fared that one, but I'm glad you made it out alive.
Exactly, Doc.
Yeah.
I hope you didn't take no black gloves with you.
Well, I golf with OJ. The only thing I can tell you is he has a killer slice.
Oh, please don't sue us.
Oh no! See, we ran the disclaimer at the beginning of the show, so I don't get the phone calls. The agent calls the guest directly.
I'm not answering shit.
So that just cost you $15,000.
Yeah, tell them to wait till this next special comes out, and they can all sue me at once for one lump sum. It could be like that asbestos lawsuit and shit. Were you offended by Stoner Rob between the years of 1999 and 2023? You might be eligible for a lawsuit right now.
A class action lawsuit.
Oh shit! I mean, so like I was saying, man, we had you on, in season 4, which was this past season, but we wanted to bring back some of our amazing guests and just show our fans and friends out there, like, these people are still going, man. You got to get out there. You got to follow them. You got to go see them. I mean, this dude had me in stitches in Greenfield, Massachusetts.
In Greenfield, Massachusetts. And I'll be coming to a city near you as long as that city's nowhere near Greenfield, Massachusetts. Holy shit.
Apparently, he's never going back.
Even my phone didn't know where I was, bro. It was like trying to call my emergency contact. Like, are you sure you're okay? Are you sure you're okay out there?
But you gotta go back and watch.
I feel like I need to know the story.
There's no story. We flew out to Greenfield, Massachusetts to do a cannabis cup. I stayed in the upstairs room of a guy that ran the cannabis cup. I felt like I was grounded all 3 fucking days of this thing. There's one Starbucks in 900 miles and fucking nothing else to do. And then they drop us off in the middle, like with 4 big barns. And they're like, just wait right here. And then some other weird guy picks me up. He goes, I got meth, coke, or weed. Anything you I'm like, all right, yeah, this is going great. This is going exactly as I planned, Greenfield, Massachusetts.
Man, what the fuck did you do?
I had nothing to do with it, man. I just met him there.
Yeah.
Like,
showed up. That's
Some
what I did.
fucked up shit,
showed
man.
up, bro.
I've seen you do some fucked up shit because like I said, I've toured with you, and I ain't ever seen no shit like that.
No, man. Like we Jeff and I were invited guests, and Rob was the invited guest headliner for the entertainment side of things. And we just got to the guy that he stayed with actually was next to us, so he was one of the gentlemen that got us there as well. Shout out to Mike, and Infused Products. So, long story short, man, like he just, you got to go back and watch the episode where we interviewed him, because it was like really like 45 minutes of like, bro, they came up and gave me like, what was it, like red, white, and blue for a beer or some shit.
They gave me a Naughty Ice. I was like, can I get a fucking beer? And someone brings me a tall can of Naughty Ice, dog, warm. And I'm like, where the fuck are we, dude? I get treated better in prison.
Not Natty Ice. We don't even drink that in the South.
Bro, the stage was like 6 by 6 inches. Dog, like, we had DJ Pandora playing on the ones and twos all day long.
Oh shit!
And then like you got all these weed booths, so it's like a weed thing. So you got all these weed booths and all these cannabis connections. Oh look, there he is. Yeah.
What's up, Punch Stick?
He heard natural ice and he had to come running on over.
No, I got the munchies. I had to go eat a chicken wing.
But not on
like
Fremont Street.
Just one. Only a white guy could eat just one chicken wing, bro.
Oh, there's more.
They don't even sell them by the one. He goes into Hooters. Can I get one chicken wing?
Only want one.
Oh shit!
But the greatest thing about that place is it's like weed person, and then there's one of those gutter drain fucking screen guys set up in one of the booths. Like, what the fuck are you doing here? Do you think any of these people own houses? Do you think any of these people fucking give a fuck if their gutters are broken? They're gonna spend that $100 on an ounce before they fix their fucking gutters, dog. No one gives a shit there. So
Yeah,
if
you're
anybody's
right.
looking for some good gutters and weed at the same time, get on down to Greenfield, Massachusetts.
I ain't coming to Massachusetts. It's not happening. It's all right, bro. You come on down to South Carolina. Visit us.
That's gonna be their new slogan. They're gonna have a big sign when it says "Now entering Greenfield, Massachusetts." Yep, that place Stoner Rob's talking about. That's all it's gonna say.
with proper drainage.
Yes.
Their only claim to fame.
Our gutters never flood.
Oh,
people
fuck.
come from West Wilderburg to see our gutters.
Oh shit!
Why did y'all drag him to this shit?
Oh, we didn't drag him there. Somebody else dragged him there, but it was good.
Yeah,
it was fun. We had fun, dude. I didn't do shit for like 2 days.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you would have had more fun, and I'm going to reiterate this, if you had just stayed in the Airbnb with Jeff and I.
I know. Either way, I got locked up upstairs. I felt like I was on house arrest. Him and his girlfriend all go to bed all early downstairs. I'm like, am I even allowed to leave right now? Can I get out of this house?
Can I Uber?
Fucking door alarm goes off and shit.
He's got to call a horse-drawn buggy to come pick him
Yep, I know
up.
you, but you didn't want to stay with strangers.
No, instead he got
You're like, I
Pokemon
don't know
curtains.
these guys. I don't know if I can hook up with them.
That right? Well, in my
I'll
contract,
take your kids' room on the 3rd floor instead.
I don't even think there are hotels in Greenfield, Massachusetts. I'd have stayed at the fucking barn. That would have been fine with me.
Oh, so we have about 4 or 5 more minutes with you, and then we have to bring on our next guest, who is not a rock star and appeared. She's backstage early, so I want to say hi.
Wow.
We see you. So what do you got coming up in 2024, brother?
Shit, tons, bro. So in January, I'll be out in Hollywood. I'm doing the Laugh Factory, the Ha Ha, the Improv, and then I take off from there and I go out to New York for the first week of February, and I'll be doing like Broadway, the Bronx, Gotham, a couple other little clubs out there in Manhattan. And then I take off from there, dog, and I'll be in Escondido in California, and I'm there doing the Grand, and then I'll be taking off from there, and I'm doing about a week and a half in Arizona, and then from Arizona I take off and I do 2 weeks in Austin, Texas, with a little spot at Mothership with Joe Rogan. So shit's going amazing right now, bro.
Awesome. That is awesome. I know your daughter. You said your daughter was sick.
Yeah, but her mom came home now, so they're in the bath. So I'm like, cool, I'm gonna sneak out. I'm like, no, they wanted me on their podcast. I have to get there right now.
Nice.
So, I know you guys must have a question real quick here.
Well, it's funny because, I bugged out so I could go eat my one chicken wing. And they happened to be watching the show downstairs. You know, my wife and my mother-in-law are watching it on YouTube downstairs. So I go walking down. She's like, "Oh, the chicken wings are right over there."
I gotta ask, did you have fries with it or chips?
Be like, I don't need wings. I just need one.
It was just one wing. Well, I ate one wing and a crab rangoon, I have to say.
If you ordered the 6-wing combo, that's 5 too many.
Hey, how do you think I keep my girlish figure?
By eating fucking crab rangoons with your one chicken wing?
No, a little later I'll be going down for some General Chow's chicken.
One General Chow chicken.
Just one. A little bit of rice.
It's that single water chestnut that puts me over the top.
I'm starting to party already, man. Fucking 2024, I'll be high as shit. Go right.
You and the wife and the kids got any big plans for tonight other than hanging out with us for a few minutes?
No, just going out. Just gonna go to the casino for a little bit, and that's about it, bro.
Nice. So we are gonna let you cruise, man, because it's coming up on that time.
Perfect, you guys.
Thanks for hanging out with us, brother. Safe travels during 2024. I know our paths will meet again.
Oh, definitely. Thank
Gentlemen,
you so much.
Just not in Greenfield.
Just not in Greenfield.
Thanks for having me. I'm gonna go eat those other 5 chicken wings homeboy left. See you guys later.
Take care, Rob.
Take care. Happy
Bye.
New Year.
So, yeah, he's a trip, man. He's toured with some really big names. I think his first 3 shows were like huge names, but he tours with Tommy Chong all the time now.
Okay. I wanted to go down and wolf one down. I saw him on the screen. I'm like, I got to get back up there.
Right. But I mean, we've been blessed over the years to have so many amazing guests. This next guest comes to us from season 2. She is just total badass. I mean, I don't know how else to explain her. She's just really, she's all that, folks. So Jeff, I mean, let's see if you can
fuck this name up too.
Let's see if you can butcher this name tonight.
Okay, let's bring her in. Miss Chloe Trankos.
Hi.
Okay, right?
Yes, you said it perfectly.
Ah, damn.
You guys
and that's pretty hard to say it perfectly, so you did well.
Thank you.
Yeah, for a change. How you doing?
Good. How are you guys doing?
We are doing well. Well,
we made it through a year.
Yeah.
We made it through 23.
Yep, we did. And I must apologize first. I was in touch with you guys on Facebook, but my last account got hacked. And so I had to start up a new one. So that was why. And so thank God when you posted on my wall, you said check your private messages because it didn't go into my main message box. So I'm very glad you did that and that we're friends again. It wasn't, so I have to tell everyone because I can't remember all the people I was friends with that I didn't block you. I was hacked and I had to start a new account.
Okay, so I'm going to have to go find you again.
Yes, you must.
Oh, just go to my page. I already found her.
Yeah, Ben's page. You found me again. Yeah. So, yeah.
I just looked for the pictures with cats. I'm like, oh, there she is.
Yes. Crazy cat lady. Yeah.
So what's been new? I mean, last time we talked to you, it was introducing Joda, I believe, right?
Jodea. Yep.
Jodea.
See, I butchered the name.
Well, that's the point of the film, that she has a difficult name to pronounce. So, but yeah, that was good. That was, and it had a very positive response, and we are still out there online. And I mean, this year was a tough one because of all the strikes. But I did this online series, which I've been working on and we've been shooting. And it's basically it's a comedy about a girl who I play who falls into a coma at age 15 and suddenly wakes up now in the 2020s and has to adapt to everything. And of course, she gets everything wrong. And so it's a comedy. We've got a great team together, and we're gonna start getting it out there in 2024.
Very cool. I look forward to seeing that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you've been busy. Is there anything specific that you really need have the need to accomplish in 24?
Oh wow, what so much. I mean, yeah, I'd like to. I have several projects I want to get greenlit, and I want to get I'd love to see the series take off. And yeah, that's basically all work related stuff. And then just want to just keep basically just want it to be a good year with no more strikes or anything like that, and we can just keep on making movies.
Just run smooth.
Yes.
Right.
Run smooth.
Absolutely.
Any place you really want to try and visit that you've never had a chance to?
Oh, I've never had a chance to. Let me think. That's some good questions. Yeah, there's so many places I'd love to visit that I haven't had a chance to. My sister and I have talked about her coming out here. She lives in Australia and going to Prince Edward Island. That's like on my bucket list. I would absolutely love to do that. And yeah, that's my number one place to visit right now that I haven't been to. Last year I got to visit, I went with my mom, and it was another bucket list place. It was this place in Georgia that was a bed and breakfast that was in the house that was modeled on the that basically, which is the house they used for 12 Oaks in the Gone with the Wind movie. It was obviously the movie was they built it on set, but they modeled it on the house, which is now a bed and breakfast. And like for the last 5 years or so, that's been on my bucket list to go there and stay there. So in this past 2023, I actually got to do that with my mom, which was wonderful. So
I actually know where that is. That's not far from me.
In Covington.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was wonderful. I love that part of the world, and I love all the old houses, and yeah, it was fantastic. Yeah,
it's about 5 hours from me because I'm down in South Carolina.
Oh wow. Yes.
Yeah, I actually live in the town that they filmed a good portion of Forrest Gump and Full Metal Jacket.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, I'm in Beaufort, South Carolina.
Oh wow. I love South Carolina.
I do too. There's nothing like it in the world.
And
I like parts of it, most of it, except where he is.
Oh, yeah. Whatever.
Yeah.
Come visit. You won't want to leave.
Yeah, no, it is. It's great. And the beaches are beautiful, and people are so friendly.
Mm-hmm.
And I love that. Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Well, at some point I will be in South Carolina. So.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I would hope so.
Well, maybe.
Yeah.
Unless he just doesn't come, you know.
What I mean? Well, it'll be close enough. I mean, that's where we've got land in North Carolina. In the, in the foothills of the Blue Ridge there. So.
Oh, nice.
So we want to build there when we're ready to try and get out of New England. So.
Wow.
You can move down closer to me.
Yeah, there you go, Jeff. That's
I've been giving this a lot of second thought.
I'm gonna come every weekend.
Maybe I'll just continue north to Maine instead.
Yeah. Where in New England are you?
Just south of Boston in Massachusetts.
Yeah.
I love Boston. Yeah. It's my favorite city. It's gorgeous. It's such a beautiful part of the world.
It is. It's nice.
When you live here, it's different. Just like any place.
I know, but
that's true.
Yeah, but I love it. It's got so much history, and yeah.
It does have a lot of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Ben's actually in Plymouth.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So.
Heck, the last time I was in Boston was Rock and Shock. The last year that they did it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
They brought me out for Rock and Shock, and then I got to go up to Salem. I had a sponsor that had a little shop in Salem, so I got to look around Salem, which Salem wasn't as great as I thought it was going to be.
Oh, really? I haven't been. I want to go to Salem. Yeah.
You have to go in October, though.
Oh, really?
I did, and it was so hokey. Like, it wasn't like what I expected. Like, I expected way more than what it was actually going on.
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, that's the way it goes. People come to Plymouth and say that all the time. That's the Rock. Well, yeah. What'd you expect it to be, like this gigantic holdup? It's a rock, man. They stepped out of the boat. They stepped on a rock. They don't. I don't know if that's the right one. I think they just went out there and said, "This looks good. Use this."
That's so funny because I've been reading about Plymouth Rock this week because I wasn't raised in America, so I'm very behind. And so my husband bought me this book called American History in Bite-Sized Chunks. So it's fascinating, and so I'm just reading about the settlers who arrived at Plymouth Rock. It's so it's a very important part of the history. It doesn't matter if it's the right rock, just tell tourists.
It's the symbolism.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, yeah, because it's the size of a coffee table, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Why they've got it all gated off with big pillars and fences and wrought iron shit. I don't know, but whatever.
I never went to Plymouth. When they asked us if we wanted to go, and I was like, why the fuck would I want to go to Plymouth? And then I totally forgot about the whole Plymouth Rock thing, but
It's funny. It's yeah.
I don't know if they would.
I wanted to see the place where all the fucking witches were. I was more in depth on that one, and it totally, like I said, it let me down.
Yeah.
You got to stop having such high expectations of things.
I mean, I had to. It's
put yourself in your girlfriend's shoes.
I don't want to do that. I can't fit in my fiance's shoes. Maybe both of them combined might make it.
I don't think she'd want that.
No,
it might break them if they're nice.
No. So we went to Salem. So whenever I was doing the character that was in all the movies and stuff, we were sponsored by this place called Vampire Fangs or vampfangs.com. So we went to their brick and mortar store, which is downtown Salem. And the owners were like, okay, we have to take you to all of our haunted houses first before we even do meet and greets. I'm like, all right, cool. So they take us around all these. They were the worst hokey ass, like what you would see at like a circus that came into town. I've seen better shit at a little $5 circus than what they had.
Tell us how you really feel.
Right?
They had this
he's never
parade.
going to be invited back to Salem again.
Probably not. So they have this parade, and the parade lasted a whole like 5 minutes, and it was like done and over. It was just a bunch of cars with some lights hooked up to it, and a few decent costumes. The rest of them were like Walmart special buy, like $5 bin fucking costumes, and I'm like, "Are you kidding? This is it? Like this is it?" Like my character that I put together cost more than this entire freaking parade.
No, you would have been better off going to Gloucester.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Well, I wish somebody would have told me that.
The shipping. I mean, all the fishing history and all that kind of stuff.
I would have liked it better.
Than
what I got.
The perfect storm. That was about the fishing ship that went out of Gloucester. So.
The coolest thing in Salem that I found was a little like witchcraft shop that was like Hex Witchery. And that was the coolest freaking thing of the entire the whole town was that one shop. And I was like, all right, this shop's cool. Where's all the rest? Well, we don't have any more. I'm like, it's Salem. What do you mean? You could be making tons of money and this is all we get?
So what are your plans for New Year's Eve, Chloe?
I'm hosting a party at our place. Not sure what a success it's going to be because half my friends have canceled because they're sick. So, but I tend to have a policy. I generally don't like going to parties on New Year's Eve because I always find they're super disappointing. So I kind of make the thing that I either stay at home or host a party here. So that's what I'm doing. Yep. What about yourself?
Staying in. I stay in, and it's just going to be myself, my wife, and my mother-in-law.
Okay, cool.
We'll just hang out and watch the ball drop, as they say.
Cool.
Yeah. See, I'll watch the ball drop on the newsreel tomorrow.
Yeah. Right.
I'm like, yeah.
I might go down and eat another chicken wing.
Oh, maybe just another one.
Yeah, another one.
I started it early so you would eat on time, and now you eat early. I mean, I can't win with you.
No,
because he's getting older.
His wife has him on a regiment now. He has to eat like a normal person.
Well, he's getting older. He's got to start eating at 4 o'clock, and he's got to be in bed by 7, and it's already past his bedtime.
8:15.
Oh, that's funny.
Wait till I run into you two.
It's all right. You'll pay me back later.
That's right. You know.
So I mean, I do want to go ahead.
My partying is going to be later. You know, because it's a little too early. I took a nap this afternoon just so I could survive this.
Did you take some melatonin?
I curled up with my new kitty.
Oh,
I got.
Right.
She is a snow savannah.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
You know, she just turned a year the day after Christmas.
Oh wow, she's a baby.
Yeah.
Sweet.
All you are is a walker away from being done.
You know, no, she's a little sweetheart, a rare find. You know.
That's so cute.
Yeah, she is a cute cat.
Yeah. She's about 12 pounds now. So
sweet. Yes.
Yeah, she's growing.
Oh, sweet. Yeah.
Still growing. But I feel bad for my older cat who's 14.
Oh.
Because this one just wants to play, and my older cat weighs like 6.5 pounds, and this thing just.
That's so funny. That's so funny.
You know, I hear a lot of.
Oh yeah.
You know.
So cute. Yeah. That's adorable.
Because I know you're a cat lady, as they say.
I am. I have my 2 babies. They are actually, my little girl got weighed the other day. She's also 10 pounds.
Yeah.
And amazes me. She's so delicate and fragile, but she eats like nothing I've ever seen. She's always the first. She always, every mealtime, she tells me, she assures me she hasn't been fed in years. And she scarfs down the food and eats way more than her brother, who's twice her size. But she never seems to gain any weight. She stays this delicate little thing. It's very cute. Yeah.
She probably poops a lot. That's why.
I wouldn't know.
Possibly. Yep.
I have a self-cleaning litter box for my cat, so I don't.
Really?
Yeah, it's called somebody else in the. It's somebody else in the house.
Oh.
I go. The
Sorry.
litter box needs to be changed.
I've not pegged y'all for cat dudes. Like I totally didn't. I'm a little let down.
Oh yeah. So no, I actually I have.
Have you seen the room I sit in?
Right. Look at all the Panthers on the wall behind them.
Let's see. Oh wow.
All right. I'll start searching for retirement places for you, Jeff. I got you.
No, cat. Don't listen to him. Cat men are the best. It's like if you ever want to impress a woman, you tell her you've got a cat. Let me tell you, you go up in our estimation that much. It's so you just think, what a wonderful guy. Seriously.
See? And that's why I have 2 of them.
Yes.
Because Jeff and I we're always on the road.
Yes.
And prior to both my daughters had kids last January, but my younger daughter moved in with her husband. They live in the house with us. And before that, my wife was always home alone. So I was like, well, I'll get you a cat.
Yes.
And she's like, all right. And we went to the rescue league to get a cat. And it was a brother and sister. And she's like, it's the last 2 of 8 and they won't be separated.
Oh yeah.
They had been returned numerous times because without each other. So I was like, all right, give me both. Yeah. And I brought them home.
Oh,
and,
beautiful. Yeah, mine are brother and sister too. We wanted the little boy, and the owner said, "Look, you've got to take 2 because they were so little. They were like 8 weeks." And so we took the one little girl, and it was so cute. They just, like they've been with each other their whole lives. It's adorable. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but no, but there's something I gotta tell you. Men who love cats. It's a big, women love that. It's really because like dogs are kind of macho. It's kind of like but a guy who can like love a cat and that's just special.
I mean, the dog thing, the macho, I don't know. It depends on the dog.
Well, that's
true. A guy that has like a poodle.
Yeah, I'm sorry. There's nothing macho about having a chihuahua in your man purse.
I
mean, I'm sorry.
A golden retriever would be okay, but
what's funny with
a Shih Tzu won't cut it.
No, absolutely. What's funny with Chihuahuas is that when I was growing up, I had a cat, and one time we had a visitor, and the visitor brought her Chihuahua, and my cat thought it was a rat, and she thought this was like all her Christmases come at once, and she would not. And the visitor ended up having to leave in a rage with her Chihuahua in her purse while my cat was just trying to get it. It was very funny.
He's like, look, dinner.
Yeah, I know. It was like, what we dinner? Nice big rat.
You know, a live play toy.
Right.
I'm more of a reptile guy. I like reptiles.
Yeah, you are.
Do you have a pet snake?
I actually used to own an exotic pet shop, and at one point I had over 500 snakes.
Oh my God.
So I don't anymore right now, but I actually plan on getting another snake. I've been talking to my kids, and they're like, I want a dog. I'm like, cat, how about a snake? Let's get a snake.
I feel like we're playing rock, paper, scissors here.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, kind of a little bit, but no, I've had everything from
reptile.
I've had everything from ball pythons and non-venomous all the way to venomous. So they're misunderstood.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, apparently so are you.
No offense, but I'm probably going to visit if I come to South Carolina.
It's okay. I can teach you all about them. There's a reason that ball pythons are called a pet rock, because all they do is sit there and they really don't do shit.
I'll get the girls every time with my little kitty cat.
Oh yeah, no, seriously, you will.
Yeah,
It's
you will.
The best. It's kitty cats do. Yeah, it's just there's something special about a guy and a cat. It's lovely.
So we have about 1 or 2 minutes left before we have to let you go, and the next guest pops in. So last questions, gentlemen, for our amazing guest.
Let's see. I asked that question about the bucket list things. Yeah, I'm going to ask this question, which I do sometimes. What do you like on your pizza?
Don't you dare. Don't you dare go there.
Well, I do vegetarian pizza. Cheese and mushroom is my favorite.
Okay, I'll accept that. Anything but pineapple.
Oh yeah. Oh, I cannot stand pineapple on pizza. It's just
No, it's Dustin's kryptonite.
It's just sorry. I have a problem with mixing sweet food and savory food. It's like if someone gives me a salad and they put like apple or something sweet in it, it just is wrong.
I love that. That's my favorite.
I agree with you, Chloe.
Yeah, no. When they serve chicken and they put honey in it, I'm like, no, it's not. That's honey's for dessert. That's not for the chicken. But that's my personal taste. But yeah, no. Mind you, I haven't had pizza in about over a year or so. But yeah, mushroom and cheese is my favorite go-to pizza.
Okay,
excellent.
I love my Hawaiian pizza. That and pepperoni and sardines. Anchovies. I'm sorry, anchovies.
I was going to say
pepperoni and anchovies.
There's something wrong with you.
No, the hell there isn't. It's good. Just try it. My fiance is giving me the stink eye right now.
So I have to ask, what does your fiance think about you wanting a snake over a dog or a cat?
That's why she
just threw her arms up. She says she'd rather have the dog or the cat.
Well, yeah, I could.
She said, but she doesn't mind.
Oh, she's very nice.
Right.
She is. She's wonderful.
Thankfully, my husband has never put the snake.
It's too bad there's no such thing as a furry snake.
Actually, there is.
Oh, no.
There is actually a Vietnamese water snake that will actually grow like seaweed on it. So it appears to be furry, and it actually uses that to eat.
Okay, so
that's disgusting.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. So, but we do have to let Chloe go so she can get on with her evening festivities. We promised we wouldn't keep them longer than the 15 minutes.
This has been wonderful, and I'm so honored that you chose me to come. And please do stay in touch. And Jeff, find me on Facebook.
I will do that.
And that's, please, anytime. I love chatting to you guys. So
absolutely.
Anytime you want, anytime you're desperate and there's like nobody, it's like, who can we get? Okay, let's scrape the bottom of the barrel. We'll get Chloe. That's absolutely fine.
No, that's me.
No, you're pretty entertaining.
Thank you.
Wow.
Great.
So
Thanks so much, guys.
thank you. You have a fantastic New Year's.
You
Right?
too. Happy
Yeah.
New Year. Have a wonderful 2024, all of you. And
You as well.
hope we get some time to chat in the new year.
Absolutely. As soon as you know you got that new project coming.
Absolutely.
As soon as it's time to start pitching it, just reach out.
I will for sure. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Okay, thanks.
Have a wonderful evening.
Have a wonderful evening too. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Bye.
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 She's a trip.
Yep.
Yeah. That movie that she was in introducing Jodea, that I don't know if you watched the whole thing, but yeah, it was pretty trippy.
No, because Jeff fell asleep through the first 30 minutes.
Yeah, well, you know, that's just
Yeah.
So
all right,
let's
I'm
see
gonna
if
go
our
have a
next.
smoke.
Yeah, go.
Is he
Go
ready?
have it.
I'm
No,
gonna
he's
have a
not here
smoke.
yet.
Okay.
So yeah. Anyway, so to our guests and everything, you know, we want to thank you for tuning in tonight, hanging out with us for part of New Year's Eve. And now that Jeff stepped away to get a smoke, he already said I could do this, and I did it at the beginning of the show. But everybody keeps asking Jeff and I, you know, next comic book, next book, next this, next that. What's going on? You know, you guys always have something going on. So yeah, real quick, this is what's going on.
Y'all know what time it is. It's token time. Woo!
Wow, that was pretty good. Would you go to the bathroom?
Yeah, I did. I had to go in the backyard because kids were in the bathroom.
I hit the play button, and all of a sudden I was like, I looked down and Dustin's gone. I'm like, where'd motherfucker go? And literally, as the train rolls in, at the end of the intro, and you're like, whoop.
Yeah, man, I timed that beautifully. I'm like, I gotta go. And she's like, well, the kids are in the bathroom, but shit, go outside in the backyard. I was like, hey, I could still hear the music, so I knew how much time I had.
Right. You know, so hopefully.
When do you guys have the cartoon coming out?
Well, let's see. We're hoping, if everything goes the way it's supposed to, the end of February.
Okay.
End of February. You know, I mean, it took a lot of time for the first one. We wanted to really nail it, you know, and we were blessed to get Inspector Deck involved from Moontang Clan.
Yeah.
And potentially not our next guest, but our last guest for tonight, Francesca DeLuca, might actually be doing the what do they call it? The introduction to each episode.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you know how like today's episode brought to you by, in conjunction with, type thing. So yeah, you know.
So how'd you meet Inspector Deck from Wu-Tang?
So our sponsor for the first one, Hole in the Wall Cultivation, Mark and Laura. You know, now that it's out, I can actually say it because it's out there. And so we were looking for some place to lay down the voice tracks because I mean I can lay down voice tracks in StreamYard on my equipment, but if Jeff's equipment and Mark and Laura's equipment aren't really close, you'll hear that in the audio. And what you're trying to achieve is just, it becomes garbage. So Mark reached out to Jimmy Kang from Straight Up Entertainment. He's got a place out in Worcester. Shout out to Jimmy. And said, hey, can we come in the studio and use the sound room and do some of this, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, yeah, come on up. So anyways, we were up there fucking in the sound booth, and I had the headset, so I had one ear on, one ear off, so I could watch the board, tell the guys, okay, cue and whatever. And we started laying the voice tracks, and I hear like this laughter, but it's not just one person, Right. And so I'm looking through the glass, and Mark turns and goes, oh shit, that's Deck. I go, like, cover the mic, like Inspector Deck, Wu-Tang Clan Inspector Deck. He goes, yeah, he must be up from Texas. And I'm like, oh, cool. And he heard what we were doing, and he was like, talking to Mark, and he's like, I'd like to get involved. So he voiced the train, and he's voicing Mikey X, which is a little game that'll be in the first cartoon that you're just gonna have to wait and see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's freaking awesome.
Right? I played the intro again when you went for your chicken wing. I got to get Stoner Rob back on. Tell him you had 2 chicken wings. He's going to be pissed you ate one of his chicken wings.
That dude's a trip.
How you going to eat his damn chicken wings?
Well, Ian was like, we're going to order Chinese food. When can you do it? And I'm like, not for 2.5 hours.
Right. Well, you actually, I mean, our next guest is supposed to be Larry Hankin. But, sometimes they get tied up in things, and, they can't make it. I mean, that's just kind of the way it goes. I don't know if he's going to pop in or not. He's supposed to be here. But Larry was coming on. Larry was coming on to promote. Ooh, it's ghosting. Ooh, it's ghosting. It's his new book called That Guy. Because every time they see him, they say, oh, you're that guy.
Right.
So who is that guy?
That guy was actually one of the episodes that Jeff didn't actually get to interview. It was you that was there with me from Bill's studio.
That was the day I got the concussion in the tire.
Oh shit! I fucking remember that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's a hell of a guy, but he's been in everything from, like, he was in Escape from Alcatraz.
Yeah.
He was in Friends as Mr. Heckles.
Yes.
He was in Kramer as the fake Kramer. He was in like Breaking Bad. I mean, the dude's been in all kinds of stuff, but
I actually remember that episode now because I was in that.
Yep.
Right?
Yep. Did you play the Expo Canna?
I played one earlier. I can play a second one. Yeah, actually, we'll play the longer one real quick here. So yeah, in February, folks, Jeff and I will be at Mohegan Sun, February 12th. Wow, and then actually our last guest is actually early, but I'm still gonna play this real quick.
Okay.
Experience has been awesome. This is our first hometown show. It's the first time. I've been spending the last 5 years touring around the country and promoting my company, and I'm from Connecticut, so now I finally get to do it in one of my favorite places.
Yeah, it's only day 1, but
So I'm going to end that there because it's like 2 minutes long. I see that Francesca actually chimed in early, but our next scheduled guest, that's okay, Francesca. I'm just going to have to leave you in the backstage for like 5 more minutes. Our next guest was supposed to be here at 8, is a little late, but
that's
hey,
okay.
when you are that guy, you can be as late as you want. Mr. Larry Hankin.
Hey.
Happy New Year, Larry.
Boy, did I have what a tussle to get here. It's just it's like working in internet is like trying to get cross town in New York in a taxi. It's like crazy, man.
Well, you made it.
I made it. I did. I mean, I've been trying to make it since 4:30 or since 4 o'clock. Yeah, I finally worked it out with no time to spare. But here I
That's
am.
okay.
Thank you. Wow.
Hey, we're just glad to see him again. It's good seeing you again.
So I already did a quick shameless plug about that guy. Yes, that guy. So
hey, wow, that's amazing. It's
Right?
straight on here, but on my screen it's backwards. Okay.
Well, right.
It's right there. Cool. Thank
so,
you.
anyways, to quickly, if you don't mind, tell us a little bit about that guy.
Well, but the book is about just my life in show business, basically, with a beginning of where I came from, with my parents and stuff. A terrible childhood, which I think is a show business story. I think if you want to be in show business, have a terrible childhood. Talk to your parents, get them to beat you, send you away, whatever. Just get some, soul.
Got that down.
Get something going for you. Okay. Yeah. And then the book is about when I did stand up, and I did, I went in, then I joined Second City, and then we went to the committee. We started the committee in San Francisco, and that was a big success, as successful as Second City was. But the trick was, and we didn't know this, but this is a really cool deal that I just fell into. We quit Chicago, about 5 of us, plus the director. They have a school there in Chicago for Second City, so they have a lot of people dying to get in. I got in, but 5 of us, 6 of us, and the director decided at different times to split. And then we contacted each other and said, let's go to San Francisco and open our own. So that's what we did. The trick was that nobody from Hollywood would fly to Chicago because it's just too long and too expensive. You have to spend the night. Blah, blah, blah. So, but San Francisco, you can fly up for back in the 60s. You could fly up for $35 round trip, and you could come back on a late night flight. And so you could see the show, and it was really cheap and fast, and you wouldn't waste a whole other day. So we would fly down from San Francisco, the people in the committee, to audition, to get an agent or a manager or something, and nobody would talk to us. We were up in San Francisco. But they would fly up to see this hit show and hire us. So we had the best of both possible worlds. We didn't have to audition or go down there at all. We would just do our show. We were paid, stage actors, but we were paid. But we could work as much as we wanted because Hollywood would that's how I got started. Laverne, Penny Marshall, grew up. She saw the show. She saw me, went back and said, hire the tall guy. I'm doing a dancing thing. Laverne and Shirley were going to their prom. She wanted to have a physical comedian to dance with. So he said, hire the guy up in San Francisco, this guy, Larry Hankin. He's a good dancer. So that's how I got my agent. I flew down, I did Laverne and Shirley, and the agent showed up. Said, hey, you have an agent? No. You want one? Yes. So, how would you like me? Great. So I got an agent.
That's excellent.
You try, it's just amazing,
Right.
And once I got to Hollywood, then I did the TV show, and that's all in the book, and all the, famous people, la. But I'm not that kind of guy. I'm not a Hollywood guy, so it didn't really do much for me. I mean, in the big picture, I don't schmooze, I don't party, I drink a little. I do drugs, but I'm getting old now. You gotta
fit in somehow.
So you get older, you stop. You cut it out. But while I was there, I try to belong. I try to hang in there. And so that's that guy. That's basically that. But now I kind of dropped out for about time for a shot. I dropped out for in 2015, 2016, around there. I think the last thing I did was a Breaking Bad.
Right.
I have really serious ADHD and dyslexia. And I've worked around it. There's workarounds, blah, blah, blah. I've gotten help and I work on it. But there comes a point at which the workarounds just don't work around. And when I did the Breaking Bad, the last one in 2013 or something like that, between 2013 and 2015, I decided it was too much work to work around. In other words, I've never had trouble memorizing lines because I always had time enough to memorize the lines. It's very difficult for me to memorize lines. That's my ADHD dyslexia, memorization. So on Breaking Bad, the last one I did, the movie, El Camino, I was working with Vince Gilligan. I mean, he was directing. And I went up on my lines. And he just said, "Hey, Larry, let's get your lines down." That's all he said, just like that. "Hey, Larry, let's get your lines down." And then he took a break of 10 minutes for me. He said, "Let's take a break. I want to talk to the camera people." He just made that up. "I want to talk to the camera people." And he went off to the side. I went up and I had to walk around the car. I don't know if you remember. But I kept on walking around the car. Well, it turned out that was really cool because me forgetting and him giving me the time. Because I was walking around and rehearsing, the camera guys, the operators, not the cinematographer, but the camera operators, they remained on their camera, and there was three cameras on me. And I said to Vince, I said, "What are these three cameras for?" And he said, "They're all on you." And, one was a dolly, one was a crane, and one was a lock. So as I was walking around, the operators of these cameras, they thought, "Wow, man, we could work with the actor," which they're never allowed to do. So they would get off there because they couldn't talk like, "Hey, Larry, when you get over there, could you just raise it up a little because I could get a really cool shot." They couldn't say that, so they had to get off their camera or the seat or the truck or whatever and walk over to me and say, "Hey, listen, when you walk around like that, just hold it. Yeah, fine, okay, cool." It was really great because each guy was getting it. So then Vince came. I said, "Larry, you got it?" And I said, "Yeah." So and I did. Right. So I walked around once and I had it down fine, and I said, "Oh God, great." And he said, "No, let's just do one more just for insurance. As long as you got it, let's do it again." So I did it again, only this time when I walked around, there was a tree root because it was on grass. It was a yard, a car parked in a yard. So there was a tree over here. So one of the roots kind of, how they in the ground, they kind of come up like that. And as I walked around, I tripped over it. And I thought, "Oh my God, man, I can't remember my lines. I don't know how to walk. I'm going to get fired." But that's the shot that he used. He used that shot because it was because I when I tripped, there must have been such a surge of fear, anger, adrenaline, just a shot that I totally didn't forget my lines. I mean, I just totally didn't.
That's great.
Bah, 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 bah. Cut. Okay.
So,
Larry, thank you. I said, "That's it. Fine. Let's go."
You can find out all about Larry's book in the show notes. Just like I said about all our amazing guests coming on tonight.
Oh, really?
Go to the show notes. Buy the book. That's right, Larry. Tell him. Buy the book. So we only have about 1 minute.
You asked me to come here to talk about my book, and then you say,
you want to be that guy,
So we literally have about 1 minute, and then I have to let Larry go because we still have one more guest before we close out the show.
I did my job.
But coming up in January, folks, January 17th.
I have another book coming up. That's the last thing I'll say. I have another book coming up. It's called like Love and Rants. It's great. That's
Excellent.
It'll be in a couple months.
But we're definitely gonna have Larry back on the show. He will be only the third guest ever to repeat coming on this show for an actual interview in January 17th at 7 p.m. So come hang out, get all your questions into Larry that night. We'll listen to all his killer stories from Breaking Bad to Friends to Vernon Shirley to Escape from Alcatraz to like being that guy. I mean, just being that guy. So, Larry, I want to thank you for coming and hanging out with us for a little bit tonight. You have an amazing and safe New Year.
Okay.
I will be talking to you soon because unfortunately the video that you sent me, we have to redo the video. I have the audio, which is out on the radio, but the video I couldn't unpixelate it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's quick. That'll be quick and easy, though.
It'll be quick and easy, but I'll give you a call over the week and we'll go over it and, all that. So stay blessed and have an amazing
Happy New Year.
Okay. Happy New Year, Jags and Jeff and Ben. Thank you.
And we will see you soon.
Okay, cool.
Take care, Larry.
Bye.
Take care.
Bye. So
I love that guy.
Oh, yeah, he's awesome. Larry is...
Was it me?
He's an amazing gentleman.
Water
Amazing.
in my ears, or am I hearing like a faucet run?
Oh no, it was his microphone rubbing. Every time he moved. Yeah, I was watching it.
Oh, okay.
But no, listen, we have one more guest tonight, and this guest, I mean, I know I've said it before. It's like, wow, they leave us speechless, and wow, that this and wow. But no, it just in all seriousness, she's
if
just
I remember
another.
correctly, when we had her on the show, I left her speechless.
You did. You actually left her cheeks rosy red. She was
really.
She was, dude. She literally had a piece of paper. She was. I thought she was gonna go over.
Really.
But let's welcome back Jeffrey. Who we got coming on?
Francesca De Luca with an E.
Hey everyone. Hi.
How you doing, darling?
I have great memories of my last time on the show.
I have lots of great memories with them, and it's probably not for the same reason.
Right.
Now you got her worried.
Now I'm gonna get another glass of water. Over last time, water here now. I don't know what I'm gonna do. What have you got? Come at me. Come on.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to hit it right off the top because I asked you a question that you did not answer.
I told you.
Okay.
Now,
Ben has told me that I saw the little clip. You replayed that. You pushed that out on Instagram or
yeah, it was on Instagram.
Okay.
And then I grabbed it.
I saw that, which was really funny. So Ben told me that you now have an answer to that question, but it's not the same question. It's a two-parter now.
Why you gotta fuck her up already? We just started.
Okay,
that's why. Okay, so you ready? Okay.
I'm tired.
What turns you on, and does it take batteries?
Why are you gonna do that? God, Jeff.
Oh, I'm crying. Doesn't take batteries, huh? Wow, let me think. I think it doesn't take batteries. Okay, a guy who is kind and considerate, thoughtful, not an asshole.
So
definitely not me.
You. Kind considerate. Yeah, someone who's not too egotistical, but like is confident, self-love and all that in a healthy way. Yeah, so it's like it's a healthy balance. That's what I like. That's what turns me on. Yeah.
There you
Is that a
go.
good answer?
That's excellent. Thank you.
I can't believe you went there.
Oh,
Oh boy.
I'm allergic to cats, but yeah.
Oh, you are, huh?
I love dogs. I'm a dog pet.
Okay. I got one of those too.
Oh, you do? Oh.
Yes.
What, there right now?
Well, not near. Well, he's in the house somewhere.
Oh.
He's probably downstairs.
Oh yeah, because that's where the
I've
food
always had a dog.
I think when people are kind to their pets, it says a lot about them. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. You must have seen me holding the cat.
I don't think she was. Yeah, I don't think she was backstage yet.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah,
most of us tried to forget that happened.
Oh, really?
Oh. Boy.
So you said there's a part 2. So what's that then? Was that it? That was what
That
you
was
gave
No,
me?
he wanted to know if it included batteries.
Right. Yeah, that was the part 2. Yes.
That was the part 2.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
He just wanted to mess with you because he
I
knew
know,
that you
but
had.
now I've had that experience. It's like nothing after that.
like you.
He might be blushing more than she is right now.
Did I blush,
know.
by the way? Blush.
You know.
A little
Well,
bit.
you have to admit that. I mean, you do. I'm sure you do a lot of interviews. That's probably the oddest question you've ever been asked.
It was, but I was kind of like, it was fun, you know, and I like, that's kind of like, you know, like when you're an actor, you know, you don't always know what to expect sometimes, like with the other, if you're bouncing off of each other, you know, like a little bit of improvisation sometimes is good. But that was like, whoa. But yeah, it's fun.
You might as well ask her if she had a penis. What would she do with it for 24 hours?
Right? she's like,
what?
If she had a penis for 24 hours, what would she do with it?
If I had one right now, like I would play with it, obviously.
oh my God. Sorry, folks. It took Dustin 2 hours and 34 minutes to derail the show.
If I had a penis, I'd do with it.
Yeah, she told you.
Well, you know, I'd be at first, obviously, and be like, oh, okay. But someone told me 24 hours, okay. I'm not going to just do nothing.
I'm on a limited time basis here.
Cue the apple pie.
She is, dude. You just horrified her.
Apple pie.
Yeah, you never seen what was that movie?
I have seen it. American.
Yes.
Yes. So what's new for Francesca? Like we haven't talked to you since what was it, season 3? Yeah.
I had the best thing ever happen to me. I've been working on it for years. I got my green card.
Congratulations. Oh, yes, I saw that post. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I can't tell you. My lawyer called me up. I was actually in the shower washing my hair, and then it was a missed call, and it was my lawyer, Joe. And I was like, oh my God, could it be? And then I called him straight back. And he said, Francesca, I've got great news. You've been approved. And I was like, it was a delayed reaction at first. It was like, oh my God. You know, I was like, literally, like I stood up and I just jumped around. And then afterwards, I was just completely silent. And I just was like, wow, I can't believe that. Like, changed my life. Yeah, it's been like 10 years.
Awesome.
And I think I told you before that, I was cast on a couple of TV shows 3 years ago. And I was like, you know, a couple of really good roles, and they wouldn't let me film. because they wanted a citizen or green card holder, not someone with, a visa, like an O1 visa. Even though that was in acting, I should have been able to film.
Right.
And I was devastated because it's not easy to get cast on these shows, And I'd had 3 auditions, and then I got cast in 2, and so that would have been amazing. And then obviously I was disappointed, but I was like, no, I just got to keep faith, keep going. It's going to happen. And I know I have talent. And then when it happens, I will get cast again. I'll get my time. So that's what I've been patient and believing. And now is my time, 2024. I'll be able to audition for TV shows, or films, studio films.
Mm-hmm.
So I've only
Time
been
to
able
go
to do
kick some doors in.
What was that?
Time to go kick some doors in.
Oh, fucking kick doors, kick ass. I mean, I'm ready. I can't wait.
She is ready.
That's what I came here to LA for, to act, to do what I love.
Right.
For me, it's what I feel like I make a difference to this world doing, because I'm good at it and I love it. So it's like, finally I can really do it. I mean, I've been successful in film festivals with like Storage. And there's a couple of other films that recently I filmed as well that are going to come out this year too, in 2024.
Oh, nice.
And it's like I've already got a few people who've asked me to be in their films, and I've got 3 films coming up that I'm going to be filming. And then I'm going to have auditions for like the TV shows and the studios. So yeah,
Excellent.
I can't wait to get my teeth into some good roles.
Nice. Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Looking forward to that.
Hard work pays off.
Right. Just got to keep going. And that's it. Keep on going and doing everything you can in your power that you can do. And that's it. So like 10 years it's taken me to get to this point. And, yeah. So yeah, and I said to my mom was the first person. She's in spirit. She passed away during COVID. I said to my mom, I did it, and I knew she'd be very proud of me. But yeah.
That's awesome.
So whatever you have, anyone out there, if you have any dreams, and you have what it takes to make them happen, go for it. And there'll always be things that will come up, in your way, obstacles or whatever. But you just got to like slam them all down, You just keep moving forward.
And your paths will always change. They adjust. They shift.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And you have to be, you've got to be willing. You've got to be willing to follow that and adapt to what comes. You know what I mean?
Adapt.
It's like somebody once told me a long time ago that everybody complains, my ship's never coming in. My ship's never coming in. Everybody's ship comes in, but you got to be at the fucking dock.
You got to be ready. You can't
know what I mean?
You've got to be ready. Like, exactly. It's like I've been, for me, like as an actor, I'm always working on my craft, and I have been, for years and years. It's constantly, and I like so confident in it. And I'm like, I'm so ready for this. Like I'm going through those doors right now. Yeah. But it's like also enjoying the journey of like appreciating every moment that you have in your life, that it's not always about that goal. And I think that's really important, to learn that life is so precious, and enjoy, being with friends, family, going for a walk in nature, anything like, just, be present in where you are right now. Because, this is a gift. This life is a gift.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You never know when it's done.
Well, she
and also laughing, don't take it seriously. Laugh.
Right. Yeah. You live in the moment. Always live in the moment.
That's it.
Yep.
And, and it's true, believing that your time will come if you keep on working towards what you want.
And, sometimes what you want isn't what you need.
Right. Very deep for you. Very deep.
Yes.
That's his age showing.
Was that?
yeah, it's more age showing.
So that's his age showing.
Really?
This is young right here.
One at the top. I didn't talk to you last time.
No, actually, this is Dustin. Dustin was off the grid during part of season 2 and season 3. He was getting his life together in a new state, and doing the big boy game.
Yeah.
We're good.
But yeah, Dustin's an old brother in arms from shows back in season 1 and season 2. Part owner of Hellfire Entertainment Media, the creator of Hellfire Entertainment Media. But yeah, we missed him. He's a hell of a great guy. And Jeremy, actually, Jar Jar, says, make sure you tell Francesca I said hello. I wish I really could have made the show tonight.
Oh, Jojo. Hi, Jojo
Yeah.
out there. Watch this. Hi. Happy New Year. Jojo was fun. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Jojo's
that
a
was,
ball.
I mean, so fun. Not that it isn't with you, Justin.
You're good.
You haven't said much, Justin. It's all right. It's good.
Yeah, that's good.
This is the Jeff show right now.
You know? The Jeff show. So, you got plans for tonight?
I'm actually staying in. I'm going out tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
I'm going out
okay.
I'm not like bothered about the New Year's Eve. It's almost like it's too much of a build up. And I've, been there, done that, like whatever.
Yep.
And I'm like, and I'm like, gonna have a quiet night and to myself, just gonna relax and chill. And tomorrow I'm going out, which will be lovely. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. But there's no, it's like
I haven't done that in decades. I don't go out New Year's Eve.
No,
I just don't.
It's too much hype. And it's also like, I think kind of want to see the fireworks where I live as well. There's fireworks that will be going off, and I'm just going to like go out, aside and have a look at them. And I think I heard Larry say as well, like I'm not too much of a party girl. I mean, I love, socializing, but I go crazy. You know what I mean? I love going out with my friends or dates, which I've been doing recently. And there's value in that, and having time on your own as well, balancing it.
Right.
Now there's a whole bunch of new guys out there that know what turns you on. So.
Right.
Yeah, you done fucked that all up. Good job, Jeff.
You done fucked that up.
Now she's gonna have tons of fucking guys coming up and trying to hit on her and do all kinds of stupid shit because Jeff opened her wide up to the whole damn world.
The hate mail is starting.
This is gonna hold me forever, isn't it? I get what be like. Do you remember you on that show? Jimmy Kimmel will be like, and we got a clip for you, Francesca, and I'm like. I know which that'll be.
Yeah, we're either talking about her being turned on or her having a penis. One of the two is going to be on there.
Well, hey, I'm okay with that because all of us will be there with her.
True that.
They'll just crop it.
They'll just crop it out.
Hasn't there
been that shot?
Hasn't there been a film yet made about that? Woman wakes up, the penis. So we're like, whoa.
Is that the new role for 2024?
This is what is am I tempting fate here? Oh shit.
The agent's gonna call Francesca tomorrow. We've got this amazing part for you, but you have to play a woman with a penis.
Oh, somebody's gonna joke on that.
Oh yeah, there'll be a meme within a week.
We're gonna get sued.
Oh my god, there's so many bad jokes I can think of right now. Ugh.
You think?
Oh man.
I'm sorry, Jeff's the dirty old man.
No, I'm not.
What the hell? I
took
could
a
tell
shower
I
today.
could tell some stories.
I bet
Yeah,
you
you-
can.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
could.
Yeah, but I'm
So-
innocent.
He is. He's absolutely harmless.
So do you have anything exciting that you're working on for 2024? Did we already ask you this?
Well, I've got three. There's three films
That you
that
can't
people.
talk about.
Yeah, I can't talk about. I prefer.
Yep.
Anyway.
Yep.
But a couple of feature films. And I think what I always prefer. I always like to play different roles and have a different challenge, and not the sort of actress to play the same role over and over again. I always I like comedy. I like drama. I like all sorts, like a mix of the two. And then I've met some the show Beef. I love that. I met the showrunner of that show, very, very, very talented. And wouldn't mind working with someone like that. That would be wonderful. And yeah, I'm actually started watching some K-drama, which I love too. I don't know if you guys watch any of that, but and then there's a great film I saw called Past Lives, which was amazing.
Wow.
Yeah, but I like mixing it up. I mean, even would if it was something with a bit of martial arts or something. I don't know, just but yeah, but I like doing all site types, roles with depths, and then a bit of humor, suddenly if I woke up with a penis.
Right.
Role.
So, what's on your bucket list that you
What's on
really
my
want to
bucket?
accomplish in 24?
I really want to do some great acting work and feel really proud of my performances, and that and really high quality. I want to feel this is I'm proud of myself. This is so great. Get my teeth into something that's really that will move people or make people laugh or make people think, all these different things. But I feel I want to go to work in the morning and go I can't wait to be on set and do this and work with some great people who are also talented, and we all work together and it's something amazing. So let's just say a year on in a role that's up for an Emmy. That would be amazing.
Yeah, that would be cool.
That would be cool.
So I really want to make headway in my career big time this year.
Excellent. Excellent. Well, I can
think
see
you're
it.
gonna do it.
Yeah, I can see it.
You're gonna do it.
Thank you. And what roles do you imagine me playing? I think you mentioned before. What about you? What about you, Justin? What do you think roles do you imagine me playing?
I think you should do some horror films.
Mm.
You could be like a final girl, like some Jamie Lee Curtis shit.
Jamie Lee Curtis shit.
Yeah.
You could do some Jamie Lee Curtis shit. Well, okay. Because I mean, actually, did you see her performance in the show Bear? She was amazing in that. But she's just an amazing actress all around. I love her. But yeah, I'd be up for that. So do you see me being like the killer, the psycho killer, or do you think I'd be the victim? Which one?
I think you could do both.
Mm.
I picture you in not necessarily a straight out horror, maybe a horror thriller. As the seductive killer.
Like some psychological shit.
Yeah, like some Black Widow kind of character.
Yeah.
Also, you're talking about, there's actually a good movie on that, and it is foreign, but it is fucked up. And if you've ever watched the movie, it's on Tubi for free. It's a movie called Audition.
Oh.
And this girl goes on this, it's like live, it's almost like speed dating, but that's how she lures her victims in, is by speed dating. and starts getting super involved in them. And then the minute that something goes awry, she ends up like cutting them up with razor wires. And it is graphic, like extremely graphic, but it is a good movie. And it is kind of like one of those slow burns where it's slow to build up to the point of you finding out that she actually is the killer. But it kind of goes into her backstory on how she was like abused by her uncle and beaten, and she's got a fucked up backstory. But I mean, she's good at what she does, and it's some fucked up shit. But it's a good movie.
Oh wow. Whoa, that's good. It's got like a backstory to it. That's always
I mean, it goes back and forth through the whole thing from her backstory to what's going on now, and it kind of bounces back and forth.
Yeah, that's good. I always like a character with an arc, you know, when there's the depth, there's underlying stuff going on, and or there's like something that happens that changes her, or you know, like I love good writing. That's something I always look for, something with great writing.
Yeah, and she was dark because she would like numb up her victims and make them watch her like cut them up like piece by piece while they were numb. So they couldn't feel a thing, but they had to sit there and watch it as she was doing that.
That's intense. Is that your kind of film? Like you like horror films more?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I've actually acted in several horror films. So
really?
Horror is my love.
Wow.
Other than Star Wars.
What about you guys? What about you, Jeff? What about you?
Well, I love horror flicks, but like I do like a well done thriller.
Right. Exactly.
You know what
well
I mean?
done.
I love a good thriller, you know. And you know, like I said, I picture you in that kind of a role because a thriller with a killer, and it doesn't have to be necessarily a horror flick.
No,
you know, I picture you more as like with the psychological thriller.
Okay,
you know?
well,
Mind games.
Yeah, mind games.
Mind games.
Cape Fear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, exactly.
No,
Yeah.
that was a good. I like that a lot. Yeah.
I'm saying.
You know,
right?
But that's that sexy, seductive kind of thing. Like, he brought up Jamie Lee Curtis in True Lies.
Wow.
When
well,
she wets her hair and pulls that scene off.
Oh, so good. So good. Wow.
You know.
Yeah. I like that. And yeah, a bit of comedy, something with a comedy and drama as well.
Right.
Yes.
But you know, like, or even like dark comedy, dark humor, like too. You know, or subtle humor. Yeah. But yeah, Breaking Bad. You know, I heard Larry talking about that was amazing. Breaking Bad.
Yeah, he's that guy.
He's
Put her in a mob movie.
Oh
well,
yeah.
A mob. Yeah. Well, I'm Italian descent. I'm 100% Italian blood. So
there you go.
Oh, no wonder we get along.
Sopranos is one of my favorite TV shows, actually. I'd love to have been in one of those roles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let her remake Scarface and do like a female Scarface.
Yeah. Oh my God. That would be amazing. Okay, well.
Have her be like a female Al Pacino.
The female.
What just happened? I have an
Jeff
echo.
Jeff is screwing shit up.
Oh.
Jeff?
Did your earbud shut off?
Hey, are you good, Jeff?
Hello? Hello?
Hey, old man.
Good now.
Oh, did you lose? You're muted. Hold on.
Hello? Am I muted? No.
No, you're not muted.
Oh, can you hear me now?
No. Yeah, now we can. What happened?
He's having old man problems.
No.
The
I'm
earbuds.
on wireless earbuds, and 3 hours is a long time to ask for those to work.
Well, now that we know that Apple products do not last, we won't be buying that for the show.
Now wait a minute. You have wired headphones.
I do.
You are wired.
I'm not wired.
So 3 hours, that's the max.
Yeah.
But if you notice, I was prepared.
I can tell you, there's a brand new headphone out by a company called Raycon, and them things are amazing and last for like 6 hours.
Whoa. You should get
holy shit.
Well,
So-
typically I only do a show for an hour to an hour and 15 minutes, not 3.
And this one was supposed to be 2 hours and 30, and we're approaching 2:57.
Oh God. You run that long. Oh my God.
I told you. Well, no, but we saved the best for last, and we ran over a little time, but I mean, we enjoy talking with you. That's why we saved you for last.
Oh, so sweet. Thank
You
you.
know.
All the things I could say to that.
Shush. Shush, Jeff.
Hold on, wait. I think Jeff's muted again.
Can somebody mute Jeff, please?
I'm now.
There you go. And that was her first kill in the film.
One of you.
So we got like one more minute, and then we're gonna let you go so that you can actually enjoy the evening, so our viewers can actually stop viewing this and go enjoy their evenings.
And I can go eat another chicken wing.
Yeah, and
one more.
And I will make sure that I let Stoner Rob know that you ate 3 of the 6 chicken wings, and now he's not getting any more.
In 1 hour intervals.
In 1 hour intervals. You know that's going to be in his comedy act.
You know, well, that's what I did. I just disappeared, run down, eat a chicken wing, come back up. Been doing that for 3 hours.
And crab rangoon.
And a crab rangoon, yes.
And a crab rangoon.
One?
Just one.
Just one. Okay.
Just one. Yep.
Sweet and sour sauce.
One of our guests from earlier tonight popped in and said Happy New Year to everybody. That's Jeff. Who is it?
Tanya.
Hi.
There you go.
Tanya.
Happy-
Yeah.
So everyone, and I'm wishing you and all of you an amazing new year and all your dreams coming true too.
Well, thank you. You as well. I wish you the best for 2024, and I'm so glad that we got to get that question straightened out and finally answered.
Yes. Oh yeah.
I have to learn how to use plates,
so you don't have to leave the room to eat. So basically,
yeah, but I'm not. I don't eat online. You don't want to see me chew.
My God. That's another thing. Like on a date, a guy, just to close your mouth. Don't eat. Don't have your mouth open as you're eating. That's just like not gross.
Well, right, exactly. So I'm not going to eat doing a live show because I'm going to want to talk.
But it's kind of funny. Like if you, are you actually just constantly eating chicken the whole way through?
Yeah, no, I wouldn't do that. That's gross. I should have just come up with a bone, though.
You should.
Next.
That would have been fun. And I gotta say, another thing about what turns me on is sense of humor. Got to have a sense of humor, and you and to be able to laugh at yourself too.
Right.
No.
So
yeah, absolutely.
He's got plenty of sense of humor to cover up for the fact that he's old.
Oh, you're so cool.
Wow. Wow.
Once we're done, I'm going to start researching retirement homes for Jeff.
Hey, by the time I get to need a retirement home, I will be performing at them.
Okay.
Right. Like Mr. Don Yesso.
Like Mr. Don Yesso. What's your next gig? I was at a retirement home.
Oh, crap.
I'll buy you a piano.
But anyway, any last comments or questions, gentlemen, before we let this amazing guest go enjoy her evening?
No, I'm looking forward to what she's got coming up in 24. You're an amazing person, and you know, I really hope that somebody reaches out for a psycho thriller for you, because I think you'd be perfect. I really do.
Thank you.
I really do. So
Thank you. I really appreciate it, guys.
You
I really
know.
appreciate
and we'll see you on Facebook and see you around.
Oh, and I'll be talking to her because I sent her some speaking lines.
Oh yes, that's right.
That's right.
That's right.
They ended up in the junk folder, but it's okay.
They're out of the junk folder now.
So
Good
yeah,
moving up in the world.
I'm interested to hear that. I should be alone
Right.
when I listen. I'll be alone when I listen to those, just in case.
I bet you will.
And there she is, blushing again. Hold on, she needs a drink of water. Yep, there it goes.
I'd say I'm sorry, but I'm not.
Oh, she's
God.
crying again.
Your wife is for letting you on this show.
My wife knows me all too well.
That's good.
It's my mother-in-law that's sitting there watching it that's going, what?
Oh my God.
But on that note, folks, for real, Francesca, because you are the last of the best, where do you like interacting with your guests? Oh, your guests. your
guests. Where do you like to interact with your guests?
Well, okay. So follow me on Instagram. That's the best way. Francesca, the actor.
Test.
And I'll put any news on there straight away. Yeah. So
Excellent.
say hi.
Excellent.
So
say hi and I'll say exciting news.
Dustin,
why are you going to put it on me?
Because
we're closing.
Listen.
You come see me on Hellfire Entertainment on Wednesday nights for Chronic Sports, Thursday nights for Buzzkill Cinema, and here soon, Caffeine Injection in the mornings. We do horror on those, obviously. So come check me out. Come hang out. We'd love to talk to you.
Go to stilltalking.com. And don't forget, our novel is out. Go buy the book. Please go buy the book. It's a hell of a read, I think. Have I read it? No, I edited it.
I wrote it.
You know, it's, but go to stilltalking.com. You'll find out everything there, or Talking with the Dead on Facebook. Don't Google me because you don't want to, you learned more than you needed to know tonight.
So, I want to say thank you to all of our guests for coming out and hanging out tonight, giving you guys a little update, a little insight into what's been going on with them. And did I just lose my mic?
No.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I did. This one's picking up. Yep. Good thing I got backup microphones. But yeah, thank you to, like I said, all our guests. Happy New Year to everybody. Yeah, I'm all fucked up because my mic went out.
And let's welcome in a new year.
Right.
Out with one, in with another.
Right.
It's
like I said, goodbye to 23, hello to 24. I feel like, that's actually pretty good. I like that. To our veterans and first responders, have a safe and happy new year. We want to thank you for doing what you do so people like us can do what we do. We will be back Wednesday with an all new season 5, some more killer guests. And yeah, I guess we'll see you then. Bye.
Peace.
So come on.